You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
Are you sure about that?
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.
It's Brittany, bitch. And I am back.
I'm muted. Sorry about that. So what is up, everyone? Sorry for the little lateness. You guys know how it is, and family stuff comes up. So sorry about that. Yeah. So thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I know we're starting out a little bit late. Let me know if you guys can hear, if you guys can see me good. I know one time I had some issues with the camera, so I don't know, maybe put a W in the chat. Just make sure everything's all good. Yeehaw. Yeah, Torum, how's it going, man? Yeah, you know, all right, cool. Bourbon Neo 5. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, I got the little cowboy hat on today, but it's not because cowboy. You know, I love the cowboy hats, but it is because this is kind of pre 4th of July, right? Yeah, we got a week to 4th of July, so thought I would rock a nice little 4th of July hat, sort of. I guess you could use this hat for a lot of things. But guys, we got an amazing show today. We are doing a wheat whiskey blind, right? Obviously, Jason is the co-host. He is here. He's gonna be joining us. And then we also have a special guest, because we have the man, the myth, the legend, Shane Long from Storytime Distillery. He's gonna tell us some stories, maybe pull out his guitar, play us some music. You know, we love when Shane does that. Come on, guys. But yeah, we got that. I am going to bring them on pretty quickly. I don't see Jason on. Maybe he might be having some issues, but I'm sure he's going to be on soon. All right. I guess he'll be on soon. Anyways, just want to cheers everybody. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are currently drinking right now, right? So we got wheat whiskeys. I'm starting out with a very light wheat whiskey, Weller Special Reserve. And if you guys did not see, this is part of the giveaway. So if you guys see the scrolling thing at the bottom, yeah, I'm calling it the scrolling thing. We got some giveaways. So we got the some sample packs, 2-ounce samples of none other than what I'm drinking right now, Weller Special Reserve. We got Weller 12, 2-ounce, and a full proof. Now, if I would have been smart, which I'm far from it, but if I would have been smart, I would have done a red, white, and blue type of thing. So you never know. That sample might be coming. I don't know. And by red, white, and blue, I mean Weller Antique, CYPB, and then the full proof. I don't know. Seems pretty good, but goes with the theme. So I don't know. I don't know. Stay tuned. We might do something like that. But talking about red, white, and blue, we're also giving this bad boy up. So in honor, obviously, of 4th of July, what better way to do a giveaway than of a 4th of July bottle? So yeah, those are those giveaways. I see Jason is on right now as well. Shane is ready. I saw him pouring something. Guys, give me a thumbs up if we can just get started. I will take that as a thumbs up. So I'm adding them on. Let's go. What's up, Jason? What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Yo, how am I coming through, man? Am I low or is it all good? Do I need a yell? I
No.
probably just blew out people's speakers. Sorry. Headphones. Sorry about that.
Making sure people are awake.
There you go. There you go. And now we're adding Shane on. What
Cheers.
is going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Great.
Awesome, man.
Fantastic.
Awesome, man. So I saw you pouring something out over there, man. What was that you were pouring?
I made a liquid IV, so I killed that, got that out of the way. And then I didn't pour anything, but I took the samples out you sent.
Okay.
And was getting them kind of lined up and ready to go.
All right. Perfect,
but I was
man.
drinking a Knob Creek pick earlier. That's pretty spectacular. So
Awesome. Yeah, man. That sounds pretty good, man. That is awesome.
Poor Jason got screwed on the samples, though. Sorry about that, buddy. I didn't get him there early enough for you to get them.
No worries, man. Jason, you okay with it, man?
He's frozen, I think. Oh, no, there he's back.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man.
You're good.
I'm good.
What's weird? And sorry, guys, I'm gonna go to the chat now. So Shane, I don't know. I know it also happened last time. I know when you stream on your stuff, I don't know what's gonna happen right now. It doesn't. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom. So let's change it to public. I don't know why it would be private anyway.
Yeah, the comments and the streamer. Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, like it's not coming out. Like only some of them are coming out, and that's really weird. And now it's telling me that I gotta, in order to change. So it's telling me that my video feed, my stream is private, which that makes absolutely no sense because we're live and people are on. Yeah, StreamYard. What's going on here? But all right, so guys, I could see everybody's comments. I just can't highlight them. That's really the gist of it.
Yeah, they're not coming through at all for me because it says it's private.
Yeah, that is so freaking weird. I don't get it. Well, sorry guys, can't highlight anything. Hold on, maybe I can do something else. Give me a second. Because this is really getting to me. I don't understand. It wouldn't be alive if you didn't have technical issues, right?
That's true.
That's correct. Absolutely.
I know, Shane. I don't know. There was one live where the camera wouldn't work for me, and I was like, okay, what's going on here? It was like all black. I had to switch to like an older camera, and I'm like, all right. You remember that, Jason? It was like black.
I do.
And sometimes it was like yellow. Yeah. So for some reason, the StreamYard link is private. And
you might have done that like when you set up the studio. You may have set it to like private, which you could still get it if you had the link. Maybe, I don't know, because I know it didn't show up in my YouTube feed. Like I had to go to your channel.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't understand. But either way, sorry y'all. I guess that is what it is. Sorry guys, but I do have everybody on the chat next to me. On another screen, so I can see your chats. We just can't highlight them, so that kind of sucks. Live commentary mode off. Okay, now it's on. All right, so anyways, let's get into it, guys. I just want to say cheers and what's up to a few people that were here. I know that Piper John was here. Cheers, man. Keith P, he was here. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom was like one of the first ones. Like I don't even know when he left that chat message. He's like, "Let's go." Very early. What's up, Sugar Kitty? What's up, Piper John? What's up, Keith P? I'm gonna cheers all of y'all at the same time. Roger Randall, Jesus, Bloody 81. What's up, Michael Bortner? What's going on, man? Who is Taylor Boone? Baker Drinks. What's up, Laura? How's it going? Laura and Troy, maybe. What's up? Thanks for getting on, guys. Everybody, thanks for getting on. Let's see. Torup, what's up, man? Cheers. Think everybody just saying hi to each other. Oh, what's up, Adam, Mr. Whiskey Shits? Thanks for getting on, man. And Bourbon Neophyte. Cheers, y'all. Doc, Old Fashioned Ways. What's up, man? Hiller's Bourbon Challenge. Cheers, RJ the Fed. And by the way, guys, we're going to get into talking about some of the channels, right? But every channel that I'm calling out, definitely go out and check out. Nick Promin. I think we're getting to the end, guys. Just wanna say what up to everybody. I think that's it. Chew, what's up? Oh, who is Taylor Boone? Thanks for the super chat, guys. That's it. Cool. So we got that. So first off, y'all, what are y'all drinking on? So I know you just poured everything, Shane, but are you actually drinking on anything yet? Oh, okay. Are you drinking on anything yet? Did you start off the night?
I started off with a Knob Creek pick.
Okay, perfect. And that's just a Knob Creek 10, like 100 proof or 120 proof?
120 proof, yeah.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason?
Went a little different direction tonight. I've got a little Glendronach 15 revival.
Oh, nice.
Okay. That's a nice one, man. Now, how do you feel about that? About going from a Scotch, and that's finished, right?
It is.
Like, what, Sherry? How do you feel
Sherry
about
finished,
that?
Yep.
Against doing these weeders blind. Now you still feel confident? You're still good?
You know, we've talked about this.
Understand?
Yeah, we've talked about it before. I mean, I started with Scotch and went to bourbon. And I think that's the easier route than bourbon guys or gals who go to Scotch. So to me, it's all whiskey. I love it all. So I can bounce around as long as I don't do an Isla, because that'll blow your palate out.
Yeah, definitely. Or Amberana if you stay on the bourbon.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, y'all, that is good. I got that special reserve going on, so I'm keeping it kind of with the weeders as well, and only starting off with like a 90 proofer. But we got some good stuff today. So for everybody that didn't see, hey, what's up, Bourbon? The Bourbon Bitch. Hey, what's up, Chill Will Rocco? I love saying that name, by the way. Not Chill Will Rocco. You're cool, Chill Will Rocco, but I love saying the Bourbon Bitch. That's awesome. There you go. So let me I like how you put that, Jason.
I'm missing one, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. I can show it on the screen afterwards. So guys, we are doing a blind tonight. Well, two type of blinds, right? Because we got these that the three of us have. We sent it over to Shane. We're going to go through these. I'm mixing them around over here, and I took Jason's advice and poured them out beforehand.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah,
look at you.
Me. Look at me, man. But we did
Now
start.
I got to pour them out.
We did start like 10 minutes late, so it is what it is. It wasn't because of that, by the way. But we got the Ben Holiday, and that's the Rick proof, right? Rick House proof?
Yeah, that's the Rick House. Yep.
All right. We got the Hard Truth Weeded Bourbon, bottled in bond. We got the Fiddler ASW, and that is a pick from North Tampa Bottle Club. I'll show you guys that in a second. And then we have the Wilderness Trail Weeder Bottle and Bond, and also the Rebel 10. So those last two, I'm going to show you guys here. So we got the ASW.
It's not technically blind, right? Because we know what they are.
Yeah, it's not. Well, it's not a double blind. You can pour it out. You can mix them around, and we can kind of see which one you like out of the 5, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
you know, we're kind of skimming the surface on the blind thing, but it is sort of blind, right? Because you don't know.
I mean, I can shut my eyes when I drink it, if that makes it a blind.
Yeah, right. So, guys, this ASW is from the North Tampa Bottle Club. There we go, Founding Fathers Edition. Sorry for the light that's shining on it, but it's a Founding Fathers Edition for the North Tampa Bottle Club and MDP. This thing is 118.2 proof. And then the one that Jason was missing there is a Rebel 10. And then, sorry, Jason, we might do one or two. I haven't opened your package yet, Shane, but we might do one or two of the ones that you've sent. All right.
Okay.
But I do have yours, Jason, just not tonight. So yeah, let's start this off, guys. And then, guys, we're also gonna do some other stuff. Before we get into it, though, we got a few giveaways, right? So I owe some people some giveaways because there's been some videos that I've been doing where I've been doing a review, and you know, I say like the last one was the Bourbon Junkies pick for the Night Stalker, right? That one's probably not going to be today. But I got some other ones where people have been putting hashtags in the comments, and we got to do those giveaways, and those are for 2-ounce samples of whatever video that is. So yeah, you guys still technically have a chance to put a comment in there and be put in for that. So we got those. I want to talk about, first off, before we get into everything, and if you guys haven't seen Matt's I guess 2-minute video today, Matt at Whiskey Wisdom. He put together a donation and a giveaway drive for the bakers. So unfortunately, Laura came down with, she had to go to the hospital, right? I'm not going to get into what happened. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But they incurred some medical bills, right? And the community is coming together, donating some great stuff, some bottles, some sample packs. And if somebody can put it in the chat, if not, I will go and I'll do it. We're putting Troy's Venmo account so that you guys can donate through there. Or you can hit up Matt at Whiskey Wisdom as well. But we'll put the Venmo there, and every $5 gets you an entry into the things that are being donated for that. So, you know, it's a community coming together, helping out the bakers, which we all love. So, yeah, definitely go and do that. What do we have here? All right. So I have mine poured out. Shane, did you pour yours out yet?
I did.
All right, perfect. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of my starting pour because I haven't even drank yet. I haven't drank this. I was like cheering everybody, and I haven't drank it yet. So cheers, y'all, and cheers, you guys. That's all.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Damn, I haven't had a Weller Special Reserve in a long time. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good starter pour, but it's definitely not worth the hype. You know, cheers, y'all. All right. And I have this poured. I mixed these around. Shane, you mixed yours around as well?
No, I didn't mix them around.
Are you just gonna keep them the same so you
I
know what you poured?
I wouldn't know what they were if I did that. Like I don't have my glasses. Like
Okay. I mean, so maybe for you, we should have done it a little bit different. I shouldn't even have told you what you got. I would have just sent it out.
That's okay. It's okay.
I didn't plan that out pretty good, but yeah, that's still cool. But yeah, you know what though? You can just go along with us and see if you get the same notes, see if you can guess what we're drinking as well. And then while we're at that and while we're going through everything, man, I wanted to, talk to you about a few things, man. How did the event go, man? So for all of you guys that didn't know, Shane and Storytime Distillery held, it's your annual event, right? Because you guys do it every year, right?
Yep.
The Slammering.
The Slammering, that is correct.
All right. Perfect. So how did it go, man?
It was awesome. Yeah. I mean, every time it just seems to get better. It never fails. You get people that you meet for the first time and you feel like you've known them forever. It's always it's an eye-opening experience to how amazing this community is and the people that are in it. So yeah, and it's like, this is all great. I love the digital side of this is fun, doing these kinds of, streams and stuff. But man, when you get to actually sit down with these people face to face and just cut up and bust each other's balls, it's just a lot of fun. It's just really a lot of fun.
Nice. That's awesome, man. And sorry if you guys can hear some plumbing in the background. That's why I kind of muted my mic while you were talking, so people wouldn't hear that. I don't know if you guys can actually hear it now, but whatever. No, man, that's awesome, man. And I saw the videos of it, like, Doc and Adam, they did a great job, and yourself, they did a great job at like posting all the videos. And I gotta tell you, like, I was like in FOMO mode. I was like, oh, I wish I would have gone, man. And I was planning on going. It's just it just fell around my son's graduation, so
yeah,
obviously I couldn't go at that point. But yeah, man, it looked like a really good time.
Yep, we'll be doing it again next year around the same time, but we're talking about doing next year's in Scotland. So we'll see how that goes.
In Scotland? Oh,
wow, that'd be wild.
Wow.
Yeah,
damn.
So I'm already checking into looking at maybe renting out a castle for 3 days.
Uh-huh.
So if we can get that all pulled off, it's going to be a pretty epic experience, I think.
Wow, that's pretty freaking cool, man. You know what? I want more info on that one. I know you're just getting stuff together right now, but yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. Well, I'm interested if you have it again in South Carolina, but either way.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So guys, while we're talking though, let's start with the first one here.
All right.
Cheers, y'all. This is very, very like berry forward.
Berry forward?
Yeah, berry forward.
Wasn't he a basketball player from the 70s? I'm just kidding.
I know that a few of these I've never had, or if I have had them, I don't remember. I think the only one that maybe I had recently was the ASW, and that was at a bottle share, so I don't remember that one much either.
I think I know which one you're drinking.
You know which one you're drinking, you said?
No, I think I know which one you're drinking. I gotta go and bottle water. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. What about yours, man? What are you getting on yours, Jason?
I'm getting like a lot of toffee, vanilla, yeah, a little oak in there.
Okay.
Typical bourbon notes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the berry forward. I got like oak. I got caramel and toffee, all those bourbon notes. But yeah, it's like very fruit and in general, it's berries. It's like freaking berries. Either way, I'm going in for it.
All right, for the record, I'm going to say what I think you both are drinking, just based off of that note.
Okay.
But you don't need to look and find out. We'll find out at the end. People in chat will keep me honest on this.
Okay.
I think Carlos is drinking the Rebel 10, and I think you're drinking the Ben Holiday. That's my guess.
Okay.
Just mark it down.
Okay.
First pour.
Okay.
It could be, man. It could be.
We'll see how I do. Or I'm completely full of shit, which is also awesome.
This is good, man.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes with the berry notes. Now I'm getting more cherry.
I'm thinking mine is probably actually Ben Holiday or the Rebel because I can taste the proof on it.
Yeah.
It's definitely higher proof.
Yeah. I'm thinking Shane is right with the Rebel, but I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know yet.
Don't let me. I can't influence you. You
can't influence me. No, you can't influence me. I'm just saying you might be right with that. Quite honestly. Hey, what's up, Josh? How's it going? Josh Cousteau. Hey, thank you so much, Bourbon Nerd. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate it.
Love you, Adriana.
Hey, what's up, Whiskey Mountains? What's going on? Yeah, that one's pretty interesting. It's good. But it's definitely like, on the weeders, I get a lot of like obviously like a bread note, right? And I'm not getting that here on this one, which is a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Well, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that mine is good enough. I'm going to currently put it in first place.
Hey, all right.
You go. There you go. Number 1 coming out with a bang.
There you go. There you go.
All right, I'm going to move over to the second one. At least start smelling it. And I didn't even ask Shane. Shane, what are you drinking over there? Because you know what you're drinking. So which one were you drinking?
Well, I went through and tasted them all.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of baselined the taste on all of them. And I'm just kind of bouncing in and out of each of them now. Just kind of recording what I think.
Okay, cool. So then you'll give us your notes eventually on all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, I'm on the second one right now, guys. By the way, I gotta call this out. I love these little freaking taster glasses. These are freaking awesome.
Oh, those are neat.
Yeah, they're awesome. Like, I just love the way they feel. But and they're small, so they work for these things. So this one right here, this one's giving me more of that weeder type of smell, Hey, thanks so much, Bourbon Bitch. Appreciate it. I love saying that name, but I still feel weird saying it. Does anybody else feel that way? I don't know. But
no, it's great.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. And then I was like, bitch. You remember that skit? Feel?
Man, I love that thing. I still see that. If it's not that, then it's the other one with the school, Mr. Garvey.
Yeah.
But I love that skit, man.
Oh, looking around.
And they're up in the tree. They're like they're coming down the freaking field, and then they're like in the branches, and they're up in space. That's hilarious, man. Yo, that show was funny as hell.
It was.
Unfortunately, I didn't watch it while it was actually on. I only saw like the reruns of the stuff that like people used to put like on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, it was definitely a funny show. All right. Yeah, tore up. I got the pinky out and all that.
Oh my.
As I'm drinking out of my little copita, I guess you could call this. Copita. No, but actually what I'm doing is that I'm covering up the sticker on the bottom so I don't even get a glimpse of the letter. or you guys, right? Because as
Yeah.
I'm drinking it, it's gonna show it on the screen.
Good save.
So-
Good save.
So Troop asked me what bottle is behind me. which
Which
one?
one?
Say which one?
You gotta please be a little worse. I'd love to show you. I wonder if it helps if I go over and stand by. Maybe you guys can see it.
Yeah, there you go. Tora, tell him left, right, down, up.
Can you see it?
Oh, he said the yellow label ones.
Yellow label. Oh, right behind you, this one?
No, maybe not that one. I think
Probably your second
behind
shelf
where
there.
you're standing. Right behind where you're standing. Yeah, those.
Those are all Knob Creek picks. Shout out to Adriana.
Nice. They're just on their sides then, right?
Yep. I got them all sideways.
Ah, okay.
You can fit more that way.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep, sure can. And you can never have too many Knob Creek picks.
How many do you have, Shane?
Of the Knob Creek picks?
Yeah.
11, 12, 13.
Tora was like, I was like, WT, what the WTF is that, man?
15.
15? Damn.
Yeah.
That is a lot, man.
Those 15 picks. Now there's other Knob Creeks too, but 15 picks.
Okay. Now, have you gotten through all of those? Like, have you replaced any of those bottles, or do you just keep drinking a little bit from each one?
No, I've replaced a couple of them, and I have backups of a lot of them too, because there's some that really, like the one I was drinking tonight, the one that I gave Adriana, showed up at her place, I think yesterday, has been the best one been the best one I've had yet. It's freaking unreal good. But yeah, you can see some of them are a lot, well, maybe you can't see, but some of them are a lot lower than others. But yeah, it's kind of like, Knob Creeks and Russells. I don't tend to walk by those.
Yeah.
Because there's enough variance and enough same, right? So I know kind of the base what I'm going to get. And then there's all this nuance that you get too that just makes every one of these things stand out.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And that's the thing, man. It's like, you're right, dude. Jason just picked one with the group. And let me show this to you. Pretty cool. I gotta hype up my boy Jason here because he did a good job with these. So let me show this.
Old Rip Van Creekle.
Yep.
I like it.
So the thing is that this is a obviously a Knob Creek 9. But it's almost 10 years. It's basically, what is it, Jason? 9 years and like 11 months? Something like that.
It was really close. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 years, 11 months and a half or something like that. I'm sure that if I see it. Yeah, it basically missed it by like 20 days, the full 10 years.
Wow.
So they gave us a taste of that. Like they brought it to early to a bottle share, and I was like, wow, this thing is awesome.
It's a peanut butter bomb.
Yeah.
This has been my all time favorite Knob Creek pick.
Oh.
Dixie Lee Liquors. Okay. Nice.
Look at the date on that.
15 years?
2000.
Almost.
Damn.
Almost.
Real close.
That thing is ridiculous.
So do you have a few backups of that one, or is that like your only one?
I stumbled on that one in a small liquor store type museum thing in Nashville, and the guy had it, and I asked him if he'd take $100 for it. He said, "Yeah." So
$100
I took it.
for it?
Oh yeah, dude, and that thing is killer.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
I can imagine. Damn. Almost 15 years. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and it at 120 proof.
Yeah.
It's freaking so good. But I got to save some of it when Adriana comes and visits because I got that bottle originally for her. I bought it because I was going to have, she was supposed to be coming here, so I was going to break it out.
Yeah.
And something came up, she wasn't able to make it. So I got into it because I waited long enough. And now it's down about a third left, so I got to be careful.
Well, she says, she's like, it's even got a button, and she'll pay $100 all day for that 15-year pick.
Yeah.
I put that button on there. It was from my 12-year cast strength today.
Ah, okay. I knew it looked kind of familiar. I was like, that, you know, but I thought maybe the people that did the pick did that.
Yeah, nope, I did that. It was if you've not had the 12-year cast strengths, man, when those things came out in 21, oh my goodness.
Dude,
so freaking good.
You know, I've been looking for one and I haven't found one, but yeah, I keep hearing the same thing, man. That those are awesome. Hey, Shadow 51, thank you so much for the super chat, man. But yeah,
so my second pour is in first now. Just saying.
I like that, man.
Just
saying.
You
know, they just keep getting better. There you go. Right? They keep coming out with a blast.
That second one is like a s'mores. It's
yeah.
Great. Yeah, it's good.
Mine was definitely more it definitely tasted more like a wheater. It was good. It's just it did give me those bourbon notes, but with the wheat, with the wheat bread and like a buttery toast type of thing is really where I was getting the most notes from. So Gandy Rose saying that his favorite Knob Creek is actually Sean over there at Echoes in Eternity. I gotta go. So I'm gonna visit. I'm going up to Georgia next week, and I don't know what we're gonna do, guys, but just a little precursor. I'm trying to meet up with Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, Sean from Echoes of Eternity, Adam from Major Zero, and maybe even Professor Rusty.
You're gonna make it all the way up to Tennessee?
Nah, man. They're all gonna be in Georgia. We're all gonna be in Georgia at the same time. Yeah, man. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I told them, I was like, we should just meet up, man, one day. So we're planning that out. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be a good time. So what I was saying is that I'm gonna try to pick up that Knob Creek pick from Sean. What is it? I don't know if it's really called this, by the way, and if it is, Sean is a freaking genius, or if they're just messing around with him. But Sean's Knob. Right? Because that's an awesome name, if that's really what it's called, which I doubt it. I don't know. But that's an awesome name. But yes, I gotta get myself that bottle of Sean's Knob. Because I keep hearing it's good. And I think he sent it to us, right, Jason? I just haven't had time to actually taste it yet.
Yeah, I think that is one of the ones he sent us.
I hate to do this, but I got to run to the bathroom. I can't. I drink that whole water. Catch up to me. I'll be right back.
You're good, Shane. So yeah, man. I haven't had time to taste that yet, but I just thought about it right now. I'm like, crap, he did send that to me. So,
I did try one of the ones that Sean sent us. I did try the Detling.
Man, I'm trying. I want to try that one.
I wasn't disappointed. It's good. It's real good.
Yeah, I might have to pick one up, man. Or yeah, dude. So just so everybody knows, you saw my text, right? So I was able to pick up, guys, a freaking. I had an amazing day today, right? By the way,
yeah, you did.
I was able to pick up at MSRP, maybe like $10 more, maybe, unless they went up.
They probably went
GTS, a George T. Stagg today, right, from my local ABC Vault program. So that was cool in itself. I was also able to pick up a freaking. What is it called? The Little Book, the new ones, which I'm still on the fence about. So I don't know. I got that just to trade it out, maybe. for something, but it's a rye. So I'm just, you know how I feel about rye. So I'm on the fence. If you guys saw my son real there, he's trying to be real quiet. But, it's a rye. So I'm like, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna pop this myself. I'll probably just trade it with somebody that actually wants it, but or sell it, whatever. And then I got that new. I was talking to Matt earlier, Matt Acton, and he was at Total Wine, and dude, they released the new wood series over there. So I was able to, yeah. And by the way, the wood series, the Maker's Mark, and the Little Book was all through the app. Basically, it's waiting for me over there that I gotta go pick it up. But I was able to just pick it up through the app. It was a great day. A lot of money was spent, but it was a great day.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm moving on to the third one. Shane's back. There we go.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Hey, man,
I feel a lot better though.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh shoot! All right, so I didn't hear your notes on the second one. Though. I'm sorry. I think I heard therapy or Jason's because he said s'mores.
Mm-hmm. So no, mine was just the regular Weeder notes that I always get. It was a bourbon notes plus like a buttery toast type of stuff. I almost said hot buttery rolls, which I guess used to be a channel as well, but it was like a buttered toast type of taste. It tasted good. I still have number one as my number one. And by the way, I'm smelling this number 3, and this is more like peanut forward. Like this is nutty here. I'm definitely digging it. So off of those things, what would you think, Shane? So you heard Jason. What did you think he was thinking?
So his is a tough one because I get hints of chocolate in 2 of them.
Yeah, and the hint I got in there with the whole s'mores thing was like a dark baking chocolate.
Yeah. I think you were drinking the hard truth, Carlos.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I get kind of that.
You know what? I'm gonna start writing some of these down, Shane, because I want to see if you're right on some of these. So the first one, so number 2, you said hard truth for me.
Yeah.
And Jason had which one?
The Ben Holiday.
For number 2 or for number 1?
Oh, for number 1, he was Ben Holiday. Number 2, man, I'm having a hard. Go back to this one. I'm going to say the ASW. I think
ASW. All right.
I get some chocolatey, s'moresy, like toasted marshmallowy notes in there. I get a lot. Not a lot of oak, but the oak stands out. There's a wet oak profile with that ASW.
All right. I wrote those down. Torb said he's writing it down as well. There you go.
Right.
I'm really digging the nose on number 3. I'm gonna go in for it, right? This is like nutty, like caramel, maybe a little bit of dark chocolate, but I'm digging it. So cheers, y'all.
Yeah, I said Carlos was drinking the Rebel first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Dude, can I tell you how tough it is to try and guess what you're drinking based off the notes you're giving me?
Yeah, that's not easy.
But it would be awesome, man, if you're right on all of these.
Dude, if I get above If I get 300 batting average on this,
We're gonna be like, Shane.
Yeah, right. That's no joke.
So I think I have the ASW right now, actually. Just from what I remember of other ASWs. So this is a little bit on the sweeter side. But you're still getting like the oak. I'm not getting like the nuttiness that I was getting on the smell. But I'm digging this. And this definitely has to be high proof. So yeah, unless some of the other ones like hit higher than what they are, this is definitely one of the higher proof ones. So cheers again. Yeah, a little oakiness right now. And I'm still getting like a little like nutty flavor on the back. I don't know.
Do you like the flavor of nuts?
Let's just say I like Jim Beam. I like Jim Beam notes.
Yeah, hey, I'm just waiting to
I think that's the better way to answer that question. I wasn't gonna fall into that one, man.
Oh shoot.
So Torip is saying I have Rebel third is his guess. I don't know.
So I'll tell you.
I think I have.
I like all 5 of these, and I think they're all distinctly different.
Yeah, they definitely.
It's really cool.
Yeah, they definitely are, man. They Jason and I were on the phone for like an hour, dude, picking these 5. Because when you think about it, right, there are so many like wheat whiskeys that you don't even think about. Right? I
sent you 3, and it not even in this flight. Like,
I gotta go get that. So give me 1 second, guys, because that's over there, and I gotta go get. I'm gonna pull a shade.
Exactly, Andy.
It was one of those weird things because he's like, "What should we do?" And I'm like, "Why don't we do a weeder blind? Because nobody really does weeders that much, you know."
Yeah.
And it's like, well, do we have enough? And then you start looking through, all the bottles, and it's like you start realizing how many weeders you have, and it's kind of shocking when you really start looking at it. It's like, oh, dang, we have a lot of weeders.
Yeah.
By the way, I got
there was a couple. Like there were a couple on this. Oh yeah. Like that packaging, huh?
Yeah, I love it, man.
Pretty snazzy.
But I sent you they're pretty hefty bottles. They're like little mini stag bottles.
Yeah, they definitely are hefty, man. Ooh, nice, dude. All right.
Oh, that's for you to do a review on if you'd like.
Yes, man, definitely. So let me just go through this right now. You mind if I show him, Shane?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I gotta definitely review this.
That's the only one that has the label. The other 3 are just marked with numbers.
Ah, okay. Well, still, I'll still put this one out there. So this one, guys, you guys can find it on the Storytime Distillery's website. There we go.
That's cool.
Drill Sergeant Dunny.
Yep.
It is a private Drill Sergeant Dunny's Private Reserve. This is from Backbone, right?
Correct.
Shane?
Yeah.
So it's a bourbon, guys, and it's
Nice.
one of the ones that Storytime has on their website right now. And you guys are running a deal right now, right? With
yeah. So I'm getting ready for the next set of picks. I haven't done much advertising at all with the latest 2, but I do have inventory on them, so I'm trying to just get them out. So we're basically you buy that Dunnies and the Old Dragon Bones which is that one's an 18-year finished in rum. It's called Old Dragon Bones Aida. And then the Dunnies is, and it's $180, and that's delivered to your door.
Wow.
So it's an 18-year and a 7-year delivered.
That is a great deal, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dude.
And you don't even have to be a member.
Oh,
It's
really?
available yes, this one's available to the public. You go storytimedistillery.com/special.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, guys. If somebody can put that in the chat, that'll be awesome. If not, I'm sure I can find it.
Cheers, Matt.
Hey, what's up, Matt? Who's that? Whiskey Wisdom is on?
Yes,
is,
sir,
it is.
Mr. Matt. The man, the myth, the legend.
There you go. Yeah, man, that is an awesome deal. So you guys heard it here. You guys got to go and check it out. And especially the fact that, first off, you should be a member for Storytime. You know, you should, because Shane puts out some really good stuff. But the fact that he's giving everybody the chance to buy these picks without being a member, that's awesome.
Yeah, so tomorrow I go to Jack Daniels, and we're doing 2 barrel picks on Friday with them. So those will be coming. I've got a Stranahan's pick that's coming. Not a lot of people are going to be into that, and that's okay, because it's actually, I'm going through a store with that one. And then we've got another Jack Daniels pick coming in August. So we're doing one in June and one in August. Both will be a rye and a bourbon.
Nice.
But if
And,
we like,
it's the barrel proof ones, right?
yes, yeah. Both of them will be. And then same in August. And then I've got a couple other good things lined up for later in the year. So pretty excited.
Awesome. That's awesome, man. Any can you mention anything about what's coming out later in the year, or is that on the wraps?
Well, if any of you remember or know, one of the first picks we did was the Christmas bottle. I've got a new version of that coming out, and that's that light whiskey finished in stout beer. I've got a new one coming out this year. I've been working on it with Nolan since really Christmas this last Christmas.
Wow.
And it's really good. So really excited for that.
Wow, that's awesome, man. And you sent me a sample of Christmas. Was that the original Christmas that you sent me a sample?
Yeah, that was the original. Yeah, that was a 16-year-old light whiskey finished in Toppling Goliath, KBBS, which is freaking amazing, by the way. That bottle,
really good.
But it's so rich, man. Like, it is super. It's like toffee caramel, like unbelievable. Just rich, chocolatey caramel toffee. It's just so good.
Wow, man.
So
yeah, dude.
Not to throw off any of your tasting notes now that you're having.
No, man. That was like something that I've never had before, and it tasted really freaking good, dude.
Yeah.
I was, I was hoping that you would send me a little bit more. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I sent a sample to Bourbon Judge when I went on his live a while ago.
Yeah.
This was last year. Like, I don't remember when that was, but he was like, "Hey, I'm going to be in Charlotte in like 2 weeks. Can I come by and get a bottle of that?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't have any of it left."
Ooh, dude, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that back, Shane. We need it back.
Yeah.
So
working on it.
A lot of the stuff that you're working on, right? So obviously you're doing JD, so Jack Daniels. But the rest of the bourbon, is it more backbone? Is it more like is it like different distilleries? Like, can you say like what the source would be?
Yeah, so there's a local distillery, and local, I mean, it's in South Carolina, it's in Charleston. that's one I'm going to be going down and do. You guys may have heard of it. It's the High Wire, the Jimmy Red Corn. They've got some older stuff, and they've opened up their single barrel program there. So we're going to go down and check them out and see if they've got anything that's worth getting. Again, I try to find those things that are unique, that are exceptional and unique, and try to get some exposure to some of these distilleries that, you know, aren't Sazerac or Heaven Hill or, you know, Bourbon, you know, Bardstown or whoever. So because I think a lot of these smaller ones do some amazing stuff too. And Backhome's, you know, one of them. I'm trying to get away right now from the finished stuff outside of Christmas, which Christmas is a thing. So that is what it is.
Yeah.
But one of the ones I sent you that's in the 3 bottles, one of them is the Weeder that I just released a couple months ago. It was a short barrel. It only had 68 bottles. And that thing is amazing. Like it's just really unbelievable. And so I kind of felt like this last year I had a lot of palate fatigue because there was just so much finishes, you know, like so many finished bourbons that were coming out. And it was getting really ridiculous. I mean, Ambarana to me is kind of like the pinnacle of all of that crap. Like and I say crap, I don't mean it. Like I like finished whiskeys, but that one was it was like, holy moly, it's not even whiskey anymore. It's something else entirely. Because it was so influenced by that barrel, which is fine. It's just, it can be too much. It can be overpowering. So kind of this spring, I knew coming into this spring, I really wanted to get back to just straight bourbons and straight ryes. Because I think there's something to be said when you can put out just a really high quality bottle that's, you know, straight. So that's why you got Dunnies and then the Weeder. They're both just straight, and they're just exceptional versions of those whiskeys. So
yeah, no, that's awesome, and thank you for the cool bottles. So guys, look at these freaking sample packs. Now I am splitting these with Jason, but that's a hell of a sample, dude.
No doubt.
So thank you with that, man.
You can definitely knock somebody out with it. Yeah, I'm sorry you don't get to try it tonight, Jason, but that's okay.
No worries. No worries. I'll get to him.
You know what? He will it will make you anxious to try it, man.
That's right. That's right. Something to look forward to, you know?
Exactly. There you go. So I'm on my 4th one right now, guys.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even start the 4th one yet. All right.
This one smells definitely different from the previous 3. And by the way, my order right now is 3, 1, and 2.
I gotta think about it. I am 2. I mean, I have them in order in front of me, but 2nd one, 3rd one, 1st one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one's definitely just regular like bourbon notes, but there's some oak in there that you're definitely getting.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of berry off this one.
Yeah, to me, that I don't want to sway you, but I really think that Rebel, I really got a ton of berry off that Rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cherry, raspberry, you know, kind of dark fruit.
Yeah.
That kind of carries over to the palate too.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think the proof is on the one you're drinking right now?
I mean, it tastes a little. It's definitely over 100. You know, is it 110, 115? I'm not sure. It's definitely over 100. I think though. It's good. It's smooth. And it's definitely different than all the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
This
And
one,
we did a pretty good. We did a pretty good job picking these. They really are different from one another.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
this is a fantastic flight.
They really are. Yeah, this one's like a cherry oak bomb.
Oh, okay.
Like, cheers.
I think you might be drinking the hard truth, Carlos. Now, I think I may have said you already were, but I think that note you just said, the cherry oak,
Yeah.
I'm getting that on hard truth.
Oh, yeah.
My last one, the one before the one I have right now. So number 3, I don't know if I said or not, but I was getting a almost like a Dutch apple pie taste of that one, getting that sort of cinnamon bread, you know, with the wheat and then little raisin. Yeah, it was more like it was like apple pie. It really was.
Yeah. This one right here, or the last one you said?
The last one. This one is dark fruit all the way. And there's a little hint of chocolate on the back end, I think, too, on the finish.
Mm.
It's slight, but it's there.
I think that last one you had was the Wilderness Trail. I kind of get
Okay.
that baked spice.
Yeah, I'm not upset with any of these.
No.
Yeah, neither am I. I will say though, that last one, the number 4, will stay at number 4 for me.
It will stay right where it started.
Yeah. And you never know; it might go to 5th.
I was gonna say,
Eventually.
it could slide down.
It could, yeah, exactly. It definitely won't slide up or climb up, but it could definitely slide down. It's not bad though. It's just the previous 3 were a lot better on my palate, at least.
Yeah, I think my number 4, the one we just tried, I think is actually going to go to position 2 for me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
It's good. It's not quite as good as the number 1, though.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move.
Yeah, this will be
on
interesting.
I'm gonna move on to 5 now.
Number 5. All right, let's do it.
Which I think, by the way, as I had him over here, I think number 5 was the darkest one.
That's going to be the Heartwood, baby.
Could be.
No, there's no could be. It is. It's significantly darker than the other 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Like right now, how there's just a little bit left. They all look alike. So I didn't notice before, right until now. And I'm like, yeah, this is definitely dark.
Yeah.
You might be right. You might be right, Shane.
They got that wet wood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
to me,
good.
like, I'm tasting like French oak. Like I'm smelling like French oak type of thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like offensive. It's just there. It's kind of like, I could do without it. But it's not awful that it's there.
No. And I like the heartwood. I don't know. For some reason, I'm into the French oak stuff. Although I will say some of the Penelope Architect builds,
I am not a fan of the. I just gave away my build 1. I gave it to Nick Broman, Adriana Mountain's husband. Yeah, because he's like, "Oh, I like Architect." I'm like, "Well, I got batch 1 or whatever that was sitting back here. You can have that."
Have you had any
other
ones though? Like,
yeah, I've had them all really, and they don't really. They're like, they're all right for me. They're just for the money. There's other stuff out there that I like better.
Yeah. I find that okay. So first off, before I say this comment, do you like Penelope stuff at all?
In general, no.
Okay, and that's exactly what I was about to say. I find that there's nobody ever on the fence, right? You either like Penelope or you don't, right? At least I haven't met anybody that's like, some of it, like, it's either you like it or you don't.
As a brand, no. There's a couple bottles that stand out, some of the single barrels and stuff that were pretty freaking exceptional.
Yeah.
But as a brand, I'm not like overly impressed with what they did.
Mm.
But it's off to it, man. What a business model, right? Buy somebody else's stuff, finish it, do it better than they do it, and then sell it all back to the original people for 10x what you paid for it.
Yeah. It was,
like, hey, that's freaking awesome. Congrats to you guys for that.
Yeah, it was a great business model.
Yeah.
William Hall, what's up, brother? Thanks for getting on,
The
man.
quintessential is actually really good, Troop. I love that bottle. Actually, a lot of people don't know. Storytime did a Cedar Ridge pick, but we never released it. We had issues with distro getting it done, but I did manage to get a bottle of it. And I haven't had it in a while, so I'm going to go grab it.
Nice, man. What's up, William Hall? What's up, Dave Vogelsan? Who else have I missed? Shadow 051. I think I said what's up. But if I didn't, what's up? Obviously, Matt, we said what's up to you. Bourbon Nerd from Life from the Patio. What's up, man? Glad you got your bottle, man. So I sent I hand delivered a bottle to Marty over there at the Life from the Patio, and he emails me the basically the thing that they sent him, like, oh, the package was damaged in travel. I'm like, what the hell? So I send him another one, whatever, and I'm waiting for this package because I'm like, I want to see like what's going on. And when I got the box, right, it was like kind of like almost flat, and I was like, these freaking assholes took the bottle. I sent him an Eagle Rare. I'm like, these assholes took the bottle, right? And then they taped it back up or whatever. So I'm opening it up, and nah, the bottle freaking was shattered inside of they put it in some kind of bag. It was shattered, and then on the outside of the thing they wrote in like black magic marker, like wet. The freaking box smelled like, obviously, like a little bit like alcohol, like dried up alcohol. But I was like, that was the first time that's ever freaking happened. Although I will say I sent something over to Piper John, or I delivered something over to Piper John, and he was telling me that UPS put it down in his driveway and they almost ran over it, backing up. So I'm like, what the hell? And UPS, you know, I've never had any issues with UPS. This is the first time that I ever got something delivered back to me.
If you pack them well and you use like proper bottle shippers, you won't have any problem. But unless they just totally mistreat the package, and that's why if you look like on the label I put on everything, it always says fragile.
Yeah.
Not that stops them from doing something stupid, but ever since I've started using like pulp inserts and that fragile label, I've not had any issues.
Yeah. Well, this is like I ran out of fragile stickers. So lately, I don't know, for the last few boxes I've been sending out, I've just told the people like, hey, can you put a fragile sticker on it? Do they do it? Probably not. You know? But again, like you just said, like, is that really going to stop them from doing something stupid? Maybe, maybe not. But and I use those little like bubble things. What is it? I have some right here.
Yeah, I use those. But you know what? Those even like the 2-ounce sample bottles. I mean, they're pretty stout. I've dropped them off the counter straight onto the floor, and they don't nothing. You know, they're fine.
Yeah.
You have to really mishandle it.
Yeah, you really do.
It's almost intentional.
You'd almost have to crush it. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Shane, you are definitely right, brother. I can tell that this is the SW. Yeah, that's definitely the Heartwood right there. Cheers, y'all. And you know, I didn't think I was gonna be able to like call it out, but yeah, I definitely can.
So my last one was real caramel heavy. Getting a bit of like the corn taste in there and whatnot. Little sweetness. I can't really pinpoint the sweetness. But definitely like super, the most caramel heavy out of all of them, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I have a conundrum because I don't know. Like, you remember the cigar blend that we were doing, Jason?
Yep.
You could definitely tell the rye 3. Right?
Yeah.
Out of all of them. And it's kind of the same here. Like, I know I'm assuming that this one is the Georgia Heart. I could be wrong. You never know, but that is my guess. So knowing that kind of makes it like kind of sucks because I already have kind of like my list and I wanted to kind of blind them more, like, but it's like I don't know whether to put this in the front and the back because I do like ASW, but I don't know. Now I don't know where to put it up in my list of which ones I like.
You just gotta go by, you know, how it tastes right now. I mean,
That's right.
that's always the weird thing about whiskey, right? It changes by the evening, by your mood, by everything. I mean, I can't tell you how many I've had that I thought were phenomenal, and then I go back to it and I'm like, I don't really care for this anymore. Then I go back to it a month later, I'm like, man, this is so good.
Yep. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
It has to do with what you eat. It has to do with humidity in the air will have an effect on it. Believe it or not, if your humidity is real high, it'll taste much different than if it's low.
Well,
Carlos and I were just talking about that the other day. We met up and we were just talking about that. And it's like, hey, what have you been kind of drinking lately and everything else? And as it turns out, you know, we both been leaning a little more Scotch heavy lately. And I think it's the heat, the humidity. It's
you want
just
that lighter, fruity flavor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%. Man, dude, this Cedar Ridge is so good. I wish we'd have got this thing figured out.
Can you show it up on the screen, man? Let me solo you real quick.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you guys did that? That was the single barrel that you guys did?
Yeah, we had issues with distro, so we never got it released. It's 118.3, and it's like apple pie, man. It is just delicious.
Oh wow!
It's right in that sweet spot for the proof, at least for me.
Yeah.
That 115 to 120 is like the sweet spot for me.
Yep. Man.
Guys, I've had to go back to like my number 1, 2, and 3, or at least the ones I put in first, second, and third.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I didn't do a quintessential pick. I did just a bourbon pick. They weren't doing quintessential picks when I did that.
What,
we did that back in 20. Yeah, we did that back in 2021.
So it was aged 3 years, so it's a bourbon, obviously, and it's like I think I'm gonna put that here. Sorry, I was putting in order which ones I actually I was picking over here, the samples. But so what does that mean, Shane? That you couldn't, like, distro was messed up, so you couldn't put them out. So does that mean that you have like tons of bottles right now?
Yeah, when we were getting started, so that one I had to run through a distribution out of New Jersey, and there was an issue with like just dealing with one of the people. So it got political. Bourbon was really turning on, right? So it became like these guys didn't want to deal with little single barrel guys, right? So they just made it really freaking difficult. So we ended up just having to walk away. And it ruined my relationship with Cedar Ridge, even though it wasn't my fault. It was the distribution party's fault. Like, it was a mess, man. It was just a mess.
Damn, man.
Yeah, Josh, I got your email. So those winning barrel bottles that you guys got. So just so everyone knows too, today was my last day at my job, and then I start a new job Monday. My new job will allow me to work from home, which is going to allow me to ramp up a lot of things with the whiskey, because they don't mind that I also do the whiskey stuff too. They're actually very supportive of that. So
Nice.
good news is all my shipping is going to be a lot faster for people because I'll be here every day.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. And congrats on the new job.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks. It was long overdue.
Yeah. So did you have to go to the office every day, or was it more like a hybrid type of thing?
Yeah. I had to go in every day before.
Yeah.
So it made it tough, because then you have to do that. And then I've got family, and then I've got, then I got to deal with the whiskey stuff. So that's why I wasn't on streams much. I haven't been doing much of anything because the job was just so consuming.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
not anymore. Thank God.
I totally get that, man.
Damn, this Cedar Ridge is phenomenal.
You're making me want to say, Shane, send me out undistributed.
Exactly. Just keep teasing.
I will gladly do that.
Because you have this storage facility of all these Cedar Ridge bottles.
It's somewhere. It got out. What happened was they took it back. Cedar Ridge did. They peeled the Storytime label off, and then they put some funny name because they had to take it back. So they were pissed because they had to take all those bottles back and then relabel them. And so they put some crazy, I can't remember what the fucking name was, rejected or returned bottle or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I saw it in a store in Chicago. I was like, what the hell? I had my barrel number on there. So I was like, damn good bottle though. I'm gonna pour you a sample while I'm thinking about it.
Nice, man. Jason, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm ready to find out which ones these were. And by the way, my number 4 did slide down to number 5.
There you go. See, it happens.
That's just the way it works.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I've got my stuff in order. So,
all right, cool. Guys, so if you're in here, I know people have been in and out. Below, you'll see the super chat or the PayPal or Venmo. So there's 2 giveaways right now. There's a sample pack of Weller Special Reserve Full Proof. Wow, Weller Full Proof and Weller 12. So that's a sample pack, 2-ounce samples for that. And also a bottle of the Smoke Wagon 4th of July or Independence Day release. So that's what is scrolling at the bottom. $5 to join, and we'll be running those at the end. Towards the end. I'm not gonna do it in 3 hours, right? And we're doing a blind flight of wheat whiskeys. Plus, I still got to go through some of Shane's here. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I'll just do one today, Shane.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. Let me tell you which one to pick, though. It's going to be.
Yeah, you gotta tell me whether 1, 2, or 3 to pick, and then I'll go through that.
2.
2. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
So I got 2 there to go through. But first, we're gonna go through what are these here. So Shane, first off, out of all these picks, do you have a favorite? Now, obviously, you knew what you were drinking, but do you have a favorite?
Yes.
Which one was that one?
The Wilderness Trail.
Okay. Do you have a least favorite?
Yes. The Heartwood. But they're all so close.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, this is awful. It's just.
Yeah. It just, the Wilderness Trail went more of your palate than the Heartwood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I get it. And that's the thing, man. When you do like really good, like when you do all good whiskeys, it's hard to differentiate. And the difference between all of them is just very minimal.
Oh yeah.
All right. So Jason, you want to do the least favorite?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So first off, which one do you know the order that you drank it in?
No, not anymore.
Okay. Well, for me, this one was my number 4. So
I guess that's not entirely true. I probably know somewhat what it was. I think this was number 3 for me.
Okay. Perfect. All right, man. Well, let's see what this was. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So I got my little Glencairn numbers capped on mine to keep them straight.
Nice.
And let's see, according to the list, this is actually the Hard Truth.
Oh, okay. So you got Hard Truth as your
5th.
least favorite out of all these great whiskeys.
And which was that in the order that you drank it?
I think it was number 3, Shane.
Okay. I don't remember which one I thought you had as Hard Truth, but I think I said one of them. I think I said was Hard Truth for you.
Yeah. Well, I got letter E. So I wrote it down here, and E is Wilderness Trail. So yeah, there you go. Wilderness Trail was, I guess, the least favorite of mine out of these 5. All right, let's go up the list then.
All right.
What's the next one, Jason?
So in 4th place for me, and I think this was the last one I tried. Wilderness Trail.
Okay. I have letter B here, which for me is, and this was number 2 that I tried. Yeah, number 2. And this is Ben Holiday. Yeah.
Number 2 was Ben Holiday. The second one you tasted was Ben Holiday.
Yeah.
I think that's what I said. Didn't I?
I think it is.
I think you said Hard Truth for me.
You sure?
That's what I have written down, Shane. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I said.
Keep us honest. Keep us
That
honest.
is what I said. Absolutely what I said. That's what you wrote down? I'll take your write down. Sure.
I don't know, because you also said, I think you also said it for my number 3 as
Did
well.
Oh, well, maybe I needed to switch down.
Yeah, maybe you meant to switch it out after.
Okay, I have to go back on what I said. Wilderness Trail is not. That Rebel 10 is. Sorry. They're right next to each other. And I was just tasting, I was like, wait, that isn't what I remember. Yeah, Rebel 10 was the best.
So Rebel 10 was the one that you liked the best?
Yeah, that's the one I like the best. Sorry. I apologize.
No worries. All right, so let's go with the third one.
Third one. I think this one was the first one I tried, actually. It slid down to 3rd. Let's see, this is number 2. So this is actually the Ben Holiday.
That's what I said it was.
Yeah,
You did call that one. I do recall. You did call that one.
You were right on that one, man. And I have D, letter D, and this was the first one that I drank, and this was D is Hard Truth.
That's the Hard Truth. I said it was Rebel 10.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yep.
You said, what'd you say? You said cherry.
Yeah, I think I said
you had a lot of fruit, very fruit forward. And to me, I get that on the Rebel.
Yeah. Well, I already know which one's number one, right?
How do you know?
How do I know? Because I put the one that I thought was I put the Heartwood as number 2.
Okay.
So that only leaves one. And for number 1, I mean, sorry to say it to ruin any spoilers, it's Rebel 10. So my number 1 is Rebel 10. And because I knew I was drinking the Heartwood, I put it as second, right? Because and Rebel 10 was the third one that I drank.
So I'm flipped 180 from you. I have ASW as number 1 and Rebel 10 as number 2.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
for me, the ASW, the only thing bad about it, it's got that wet wood that I just can't, like the others don't have any of that.
Mm-hmm.
They have hints of oak. That ASW, the wood really stands out to me, and which isn't bad. It's just not something I would prefer over the others.
So while you guys do Shane sample, I actually left some of the ASW store pick. I have a regular ASW Heartwood shelfer, and I'm going to compare the two.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
And let me.
Well, I got you ready to go, man.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. That's going to be awesome. All right, Shane, I'm going to open your.
So number 2, let me go grab the bottle.
All right. Let me get myself.
This, to me, by the way, this one is a contender for whiskey of the year for me.
Really? Okay.
Yep. It's not a pick. Because I don't do picks as whiskey of the year because I don't think that's fair.
Yeah. So if you have it as a whiskey of the year, it's safe to say that it came out this year, right? Or
Correct.
is it something that comes out every year?
No, it didn't just come out this year, but this batch is this year.
All right.
So, and what's crazy is the previous batches were kind of shit. This one came out of left field and just is mind-blowingly good. Again, that's my screwed up palate. So,
what is it? Where's Troy and Matt? I'm not saying this is you, by the way, but every time somebody mentions something about their palate, they bring out the trash palate.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Trash palate.
I'm in good company, I can tell you. So I just poured it myself. Oh man.
So I'm getting cherry and oak.
Yeah.
But there's something more.
That sounds familiar.
There's more. Yeah, exactly. No, but there's more. There's more fruit in there as well.
So cherry oak, would you say?
At least on the smell, it's definitely a higher proof.
What would you guess? You have to guess proof.
Well, I haven't tasted it yet, but on the proof, it's
but on the nose,
it has to be at least 100 proof. At least, I would say maybe
at least 100 proof.
At least 100 proof. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, but on the nose, maybe 115 to 120.
Okay. Oh man, it is so freaking good for me. I don't know what it is about this bottle, but I'm going to ruin it because if people take my notes and believe in my palate at all, then it's going to be impossible for me to get this bottle, and I'm going to be pissed.
Dude, it's like very like I don't know. There's some sweetness, but other than the cherries, like I'm getting more like fruit, a more fruity taste, like smell on it.
Mm-hmm. All right, get in the palate, man. Come on. killing me.
Dude, I have to, I got to build up the suspense. No, but cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely like 120 proof, dude. Or more.
Pinky out.
With the pinky up. Is this a larceny? No?
Nope. So let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Is it a bourbon? Is it a rye? Is it something else?
I believe it's a bourbon. And I'm
Okay.
getting like a red, like a Twizzlers or a red licorice type of note right now. A really like alcoholic cherry Jolly Rancher.
Whoa. Whoa.
Cheers.
So let me ask you this. Is it good?
It is good. I do like it.
So I'll tell you why this one to me is
Hold on.
comes out as
There's a taste. And this sounds horrible, by the way. I'm just gonna preface that.
you got to be honest.
Yeah, there's a taste that is a little weird, and it almost feels like what you would think. Again, this is weird. What you would think, it's like a tin type of taste. What you would think, like after you drink like a can of soda, what that would taste like if you, I don't know, if you smell the actual can, what that would taste like afterwards.
So there's a brightness to it. You're saying like a bright, tinny, like sharp. Yes, I don't get that, but I could see maybe how you could. And again, it depends on where your palate's kind of at. But so here's the beauty. This bottle is under $70.
Under $70?
Under $70.
It's good, dude.
It gets released twice a year.
Do I know? Did I get the proof right? Is it around the 120s? 120s?
It's in the 120s.
Okay.
It's 125.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's released twice a year.
Twice a year. All the previous releases have been meh at best.
Have been meh at best. Gandhi Road just said Bernheim.
Andy Rhodes a pretty smart dude.
Life from the Patio said Weller foolproof. So is it Bernheim? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me solo you. Hold on.
Maybe.
A224. There you go.
So this bottle, Heaven Hill's killing it, man. They're killing it.
It's pretty good.
Great job, Andy.
Good job, Gandhi. I will tell you, like, so Dave Vogelsam sent me a couple of the ones from last year, and they just weren't my jam, dude. Yeah,
I told you. Awful.
they were not my jam. But this is pretty good.
Yeah, this to me is why it's bourbon of the year is the price and where it performs. Like it's punching way above its price class.
But is it? It's really under $60? Because I thought it was like around the.
No, it's under. I think it's like 60. Yeah, I think it's like 60, 59.99 or something like that.
Okay.
It's not. And the beauty, I mean, it's not a bourbon. It's not a rye. It's a wheated whiskey.
Mm.
And it's better than if you go do the bottle your own,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you get a choice between Bernheim, Larceny, and Elijah Craig, and then probably for the next 3 years, it'll still be the malted single malt bullshit.
Yeah.
Because that's what they like. No one's buying it because it's like $200 and it's like not that good. But
Yeah,
that
Gandy
Bernheim in there isn't as good as this.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jim?
$58.99.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. There you
I
go.
think here, if we do find it, it's going to be a little bit more, but it's good to know that the MSRP is less than 60. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's freaking fantastic. For the money, you cannot beat that bottle, I don't think.
Oh,
I
look
just-
who's
I
late
don't
to
For
the,
the win.
look who's
Yeah.
late to the party. Drizzo in the house.
Hey, what's up, Drizzo? Hey, what's up, Bug in the Sun? I saw you came in as well. So I kind of got the weeder taste, right? That's why I was like, is this a larceny? Because it
Yeah.
was going more towards that. It was going like towards that on my palate, and I was like, and I haven't tasted the new one, right? I have the A124, but I haven't tasted the, what is it, B524 or whatever. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe it's this one. But that's good to know about Bernheim, man. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we don't get it here too much. I don't think. Have you seen it, Jason, over here? The
Yeah,
Bernheim?
I've seen it around. Actually, I
Yeah.
have seen it around. You got to go off the beaten path a little bit. You know what I mean? You can't go to the
Yeah.
big chain stores, but
No, definitely.
Um,
But like
If
PJ,
you, go,
I don't
if you
think.
go off of last year's releases, which were the first barrel proof releases, maybe the year before, like none of those stood out. So if I'm a liquor store, I'm not buying those because I'm not probably going to sell them based on how the first. But this one, holy crap, is it different?
Yeah, and
I
it's
like
crazy
sleeper
because
bottles.
I'm still getting that finish of like red licorice, dude.
Yeah, dude, it goes on for days.
Yeah,
It's so good.
like the red licorice and the cherry like Jolly Rancher, like that's the finish right now.
Mm.
That is pretty good.
Now, look, I know you said you weren't going to get into any others. I would like it if, and you don't have to, of course, but if you would get into bottle number 3, let's do a little bit of splash of that. I'd like to. I don't even want to say anything. I just want to hear what your overall impression of that bottle is, because it's going to come at you from a totally different angle.
All right, I can do that, man. Is that your own weeder? Is that why?
No,
Okay. All right. So what is it? Number 3, you said?
yes,
All right.
while you're pouring that, Carlos, my little experiment over here between the Bottle Club Pick ASW and the Shelfer ASW. Kind of interesting. Shane has me messed up with the wet wood smell now. But
sorry, brother.
that's all right, man. It's all right. I definitely get that on the nose. So I would say that from a nose perspective, the Shelfer is actually got a better nose. From the palate side, the Bottle Club Pick is better. It's higher proof, slightly higher proof, but it's smoother. The Shelfer's got a little bit more bite on the back end. And I thought he'd be done, but he pours slow.
Mossy oak or wet wood? I think it's wet wood. Mossy oak would refer to more of an herbal thing.
Yes.
I don't think I get herbal. I just
No.
get like damp wood, almost damp cardboard. Not quite damp cardboard, but it gets real close.
Yeah. Yeah. Wet wood, I think, is pretty accurate.
Is this like a light whiskey, Shane?
I don't know. You tell me.
So which one did you like better, Jason? So would you go off of the nose or the palate? I would think the palate, right?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think, the nose is important, but I mean, ultimately, how it tastes. I would go with the Bottle Club pick, honestly. I think the palate's just a bit better. It's a little smoother. It doesn't have quite as much bite, even though it's a couple of proof points higher.
Dude, so I kind of did the same thing myself, by the way. I did the Bottle Club pick versus the one that I have back there right now, which was a Total Wine pick. So they're both single barrels. And I did like the club pick a little bit better. That was the only time that I actually popped this bottle, right?
Yeah.
Shane, this thing is like, hear me out, and I'm not saying it's bad, right? But at the beginning, it was like a freaking rubbing alcohol, like it was like somebody trying to like freaking chloroform me, right?
Okay. All right. Maybe I was.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's a good way to end the stream. Exactly.
Well, Carlos is out.
And we're out.
No, but after you get like through that, obviously you get like the regular bourbon notes, like the oak. But there's something else there, right? That's why I was like, is this a light whiskey? Because I was getting that like rubbing alcohol type of that strong ethanol taste or smell. But beyond that, you do get like the caramel, the toffee, the oak. But I can't pick up any more smells, man. That the ethanol is just too strong, quite honestly. I'm gonna have to go taste this. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so
I don't want to hear anything. Hang on. I don't want to hear anything on the first sip. I want to hear it after the second sip. It's always the second sip.
Cool.
Especially if all you were smelling was alcohol. You need a first sip to kind of level your palate. Then
all right. Cheers. It's sweet, right? And then the sweetness that comes from it is not particularly my jam, right? Because it's kind of going more for like a anise, like a black licorice type of note is what it's kind of giving me.
I've never gotten that off that bottle. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I can definitely like taste like black licorice, and I don't particularly like black licorice. Now, it's not a lot. Also, like an espresso type of flavor.
Interesting. Coffee. like a dark coffee. Okay.
But then you got like some sweetness. So obviously you have like caramel. And it has kind of like a fruity undertone. I want to say more like a bubble gum or like a juicy fruit. But I just can't get over the black licorice, man. Now, I've tasted stuff that has tasted like black licorice to me, and I don't like it. This actually, because it's kind of subtle in there. Hey, what's up, Matt? Cheers. So
here's Matt.
Matt is there. Matt Acton. And then I'm getting like a smoky flavor on the back end. It's interesting. I'll tell you this. It's
smoke and Guinness. Unbelievable.
Dude, I was gonna say, man, you have me confused because we have bubble gum, black licorice, smoke, and espresso.
Yeah, like what the hell did I give you?
I don't know what the hell you gave me. So, all right. So those are the notes that I was getting. Like, there is some smokiness, like not peat, not like it's like a mesquite type of smokiness in the back.
More like a char.
Yeah, maybe. Cheers.
Interesting.
Now I'm getting the oak.
How would you rate its complexity?
Oh, it's definitely complex. What is it? Anais? Is that a liqueur?
Anise?
Yeah, anise. Is that like a black licorice liqueur?
I don't know that it's a liqueur per se, but anise is the actual spice that gives you that black licorice flavor.
Yeah, star anise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer to pronounce it anise. A long A, you know.
Hold on a second.
And by the way, for the record, I hate anise. I do not like that flavor at all. So I'm extremely surprised that that's something you're picking up. But it could be a combination of everything else you've had leading up to it.
It could be. It could be that.
Sometimes
yeah, it could be all of that. Now, I will say, like I said, like I don't like black licorice at all. But this one, like, you don't get that like really hard black licorice taste. I still taste it. So it's not like I wouldn't drink it. It's not like get this out of my face. But you could tell that it's there, or at least I can tell that it's there.
So I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want Jason to try it, and I want to hear what Jason thinks about it.
Okay.
I'm very, very intrigued now after hearing that litany of flavors that Carlos got from it. I can't wait to try it now.
Yeah, anise, espresso.
Well, yeah. We can leave the anus out of it, but you know.
The notes were more on the espresso notes were more on the smell.
The trifecta would have been if you got nuttiness. If you got nuts, anus, and oak.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. It's interesting, man. And
so let me ask you this.
The question that you asked me, do you think that it's complex? Now has me like thinking maybe it's like something that's like freaking just a regular run-of-the-mill bourbon or whatever. But I don't know. To me, it is complex just because I got all those notes from it. Especially, dude, I don't know what I don't care what you tell me, man. I still am getting that black licorice.
Hey, you get what you get. That's the beauty of this whole thing. That's probably my greatest love of this community is I can sit down with a bottle that I absolutely love, and you can absolutely hate it, but it doesn't change my perspective of who you are and who I am. And we're still going to be great friends. Like, that's the beauty of it. So just because your palate sucks and you don't know shit from Shinola when it comes to whiskey doesn't mean I can't be your friend.
I think he's inferring trash palate at this point.
You're hitting me with the trash palate thing.
How familiar are you with the whiskeys on the BTAC line? Yeah, perfect.
Honestly, I have 3 of them, but only 2 open. Right.
All right. So what 3 do you have?
Which ones? Hold on.
I have the GTS 2023.
Okay.
I have the Thomas H. Handy 2023 or 22, I believe. And then I have the William LaRue Weller, but that one's not open yet.
Why haven't you opened it?
It's like a broken record.
It's not open yet.
Mine's not open either.
Well, are you saving it for something? If you are, that's fine. Like, I don't have people do whatever they want. It's their fucking whiskey.
Well, no. The only, to be completely honest with you, the only reason I haven't opened it yet is because which now you're making me think that's William LaRue Weller that I just drank there. Damn. Anyways, but you go for the BTAC line. I don't know. So I just started a new job, right?
Yep.
I didn't want to open that because I was like, hey, secondary, that's $1,400.
Right.
So that has to stay closed.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Until all that. So that's honestly why I haven't opened it. Now that I did start my new job, I'm like, okay, now I could kind of open it, but it still hasn't been open. So yeah.
I mean, if you don't like anise, maybe you shouldn't. I don't know.
Oh wow. So that is William LaRue Weller.
No, it's not actually. But I will tell you this: I will put that bottle in a blind with William LaRue Weller any day.
So is this one of the BTAC bottles? Is that what you're saying?
It's not. It is not. It is not a BTAC bottle.
Okay.
But personally, to me, that profile, it swings in that upper echelon. The complexity of it, the finish on it, it's unreal. Unreal. But if you don't like anise, you don't like I never got anise on it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. It just means either A, you've got a trash palate, or I've got a trash palate, but one of us has a trash palate. And it's probably me.
Or it's probably you. Or I'm just playing.
Yes, exactly.
Or
exactly. It probably is me.
Or like you said earlier, it's maybe all of the stuff that I've been mixing together.
Possibly.
Could be.
I'll grab it and I'll try it myself.
Is this a weeder as well? Is this a weeder?
It is a weeder.
Okay.
So,
and in fact, I lied to you because you asked me if it was my weeder, and I said no. It actually is my weeder.
So,
but
we
I
need
will
to come back to it.
What's that?
I said we need to come back to it, Carlos, on a fresh palate.
I do. That's the thing.
And you and I need to try it, and then we need to play back your tasting notes from tonight.
Yep.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
And if you get anise, you get anise. That's just what it is. Like one of the funniest things I ever did was I did Matt Madness 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And on Matt Madness, Matt put one of his picks in the blind.
Yeah.
And I drank that shit, and I was like, what in the... Literally, I was going on about how bad this sample was, and it was one of his picks, and it just was awful. It was just at the time, it was awful. Even going back to it though, I did go back to it later. It was still awful. Personally, I don't like apple brandy finished shit. Like I just didn't like it.
Which do you remember what pick that was?
Yeah, it was called Friggin' Apples.
Freaking apples?
Friggin' Apples. That's what he called that pick. Yeah. For whatever reason, when it hit my, it was just awful. I think it was a Nulu pick. And I did not like it at all. And it was no disrespect to Matt, no disrespect to Nulu. Just for whatever reason, that just didn't hit my palate at all. So hey, it all happens to all of us. But that weeder is damn good. I'll tell you that. I will put that weeder up against any fucking weeder on the market because that thing is sick. How good it is.
So when is this one coming out, Shane?
It's already out and gone. There was only 68 bottles that came out of the barrel. Out and gone.
When did that come out on the website?
That came out when was that? February, I think.
What was it called?
It was so because I only had 68 bottles, I created a scavenger hunt to actually get access to buy it. So you had to it wasn't terribly difficult, but you had to put in a little work to find the link to get you to buy the bottle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I never found the link to buy the bottle.
But I'm telling you, it's one of the best. I put it up against my WLW, which is there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Whoop, whoop. Come back. Right there.
Hey, what's up, Marty?
So Adam's calling you out and basically said you have a trash palate too, Carlos.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens. Maybe I do.
Just digging on you, brother.
I definitely am getting the black liquor.
Anus. You said you were getting anus. Yeah, we got it.
I'm getting black licorice anus.
Black licorice anus. Oh my god.
Black licorice anus. Sorry.
Well, we just crossed the threshold. We literally just crossed it.
We did.
Yeah. We found the line.
I would say this: come back to it. If you still get anus, then that's fine. Then it is what it is. Whatever, because again, we have different chemicals in our mouths, every one of us, and they all interact with these flavors differently. Some people, it's just going to be what it is, and you're not going to like it, and that's totally okay. We call those people, deficient, and we usually exile them outside of the village. But that's okay.
Do they have a trash palate? Is that what it is?
Yes. But anyway,
I stand by what I say, man. And by the way, you weren't tricking anybody. I thought it was your pick either way. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. That's just
you gotta be. If you weren't honest, then I wouldn't even want you to try it. I wouldn't. I tell people that anytime I send a sample out for someone to review, I'm like, look, be 100% honest. Don't pull any punches. Be honest. Yep. Because if I don't get honest feedback, then I'm not going to know what people are really enjoying, where their palates are.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm typically pretty well aligned in most cases, but not all. I'm going to be wrong from time to time, if not often.
So Shane, do you consider us friends?
Absolutely.
I consider you a friend.
Okay.
And as a friend, I'm going to ask you something, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Okay.
Right? Friday at Fred's. Let's go back.
Yes.
To that.
All right.
Were there different variations or different barrels when it got to the end? Or was it all the same type of thing?
It was the same thing. It was one barrel.
Okay.
It was one barrel.
Okay. All right.
What makes you ask that?
Well, the reason is because I bought one of the last barrels, I guess, when you put out the thing, and
Last bottles.
last bottle. Sorry, I still love it, right? But I don't know, man. Maybe it was maybe it's that it was open more, right? But I freaking loved the first bottle. The second bottle was good, but I just don't remember it being as good as the first bottle. Now, I will say that is me having a fresh cracked bottle right after finishing the already bottle that's been open for a couple of months, right?
Yeah.
Which made me think, I was like, and I know you guys were getting to the end of it, and I was like, I don't know, like was it a different variation? Was it a different thing, or were they all the same thing? And I was like, and last time that we spoke, I wanted to ask you that as well. I just forgot, quite honestly. And yeah, because it came to mind. I was like, is it just that it needs that the fresh crack isn't as good as obviously, and by the way, it's still good, but it wasn't as good as when it's fully opened up, because that freaking bottle was phenomenal. That first bottle, I was like, dude, I told you that I put it on my, I don't know if it was 2023 or 2022 bottle. I had to put it as a honorable mention because it really didn't come out in 23, but I was singing your praises. And I have the second bottle, and it's good. And it's about I don't know, 2/3 of the, well, no, it's a third through. So it still has 2/3 in it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still good. I just, when I first cracked it, I was like, it's a little different. And like I said, it could be just the first crack. That's what made me ask the question.
Absolutely is no difference. It was one barrel. Okay. It was a hogshead, which is a much larger barrel. It produced more bottles than normal. Mm-hmm. But yeah, personally, I haven't experienced variation, and I've killed probably 7 of those bottles myself. So I would have expected that I would have, but it could, again, look, our palates change. Mm-hmm. They straight change. It's not even hey, I kind of like this, and then no, you can taste something, and I swear to God, you can come back to it 3 months later, and it's a totally different animal, and nothing changes. I promise you, chemically, nothing changed in that bottle, but your palate has changed, and so now when it interacts with that, all of those flavors, it's a much different experience.
And on top of that, it all depends on going back to what we were saying earlier. It all depends what you had that day compared to all the previous times, right? Maybe that day, I don't know, between, because I honestly don't remember, right? Maybe between when I had that last pour off of the bottle that I killed and the second bottle, I had, I don't know, something to eat or something else to drink. I don't remember, right? But that's what I remember. I was like, okay. And again, by the way, they were still good. Both of them were still good. I was like, amazing, great, right?
So, question for you, Shane.
Yeah.
I agree with you that palates change. They absolutely 100% do. I'm 100% on board with that. Do you give any credence whatsoever to the age-old debate about the neck pour and leaving a bottle open to oxidize a little bit more and the flavor changing? Or do you attribute it more to just a palate change for that day?
For sure, there's still oxidation going on in the bottle. Yeah. Even a single bottle, there's still chemical activity happening, right? So you have on a science perspective, if you want to get really serious, you have fatty acid esters, and they're constantly interacting with the ethanols and the other, the water and everything. So that's constantly happening. Mm-hmm. The bottles change. So I'm doing an experiment now. So I don't know if you guys all remember, but the 2021 Elijah Craigs were some of the worst in recent memory. right? A,
Yep.
B, and
Yep.
C were all lackluster.
Trash.
Is that when they
Yes.
first started doing like the lower proof? Or was that
Yes.
22?
Well, not necessarily, but yeah, I mean, that could be in the play too. But just those batches in general just did not stand up to 920, like, you know, the 20s and the 19s, 18s, 17s.
Definitely the 20s were amazing.
Right. 22 started to come back. 23 really stepped it up.
Yep.
Like you really
Yep.
started. So what I did is I took 21s and I put them down here. They're in my little like safe, if you will, my little library of backups and shit. And my intention is to pull those out in about 2 or 3 more years and give them an honest try and see. And then I've got ones that are open. So I want to see what happened. Here's a bottle that's been closed. Because here's what I've noticed. When you go back to the old dusty bottles, when you hear people talk about dusties, you go get a bottle from the 70s or the 60s or even the early 80s, there's a common note that you get, and it's butterscotch. It's very prevalent in those old, like dusty, like you hear people talk about dusty funk. Butterscotch is usually, for me, that's the note I associate with that. And you get it. Like it's there. And I don't care what distillery, if it's this bottle from the 70s, 9 times out of 10, I'm getting a butterscotch note. So in my mind, I'm going, okay, there's a chemical reaction that took place for some time, and then it finally ran out of fuel, right? So the chemical reaction stops because now there's no more exchange happening. And so then I think that fatty acid ester settles and it becomes butterscotch. So I'm hoping that that's something that I see happen in these Elijah Craigs. But yes, 100% of bottle changes. I don't believe Nick pour per se as it is, but I do believe as you put more oxygen in there, the bottle does change. So is it better with less oxidation or more oxidation? It depends. I'll tell you one that really blew me away the other day. I've been sitting on this bottle. I've had this bottle since it came out. This is Remus 3.
3, okay.
So this is an old one. And Remus 3, time and time again, has beat every other Remus for me. This has been the best.
And that's what I was going to say. I heard that I've never tasted Remus 3, but I heard that I love Remus 5. But everybody
that's supposed to be the holy grail is 5, but
have said that Remus 3 was their best, like their favorite.
So I'm going to tell you right now, I opened this bottle for the first time in over a year, like 2-3 nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
Did not taste good at all. Like it was just bitter and offensive. And I was like, what the hell happened? This bottle has been my favorite. And now, and it was, I mean, it only took 1 pour out. So it was like right here, right? So it's had quite a bit of oxygen. So something has definitely changed. Yeah. I'm going to give it another go here probably in the next day or 2. I might even pour it tonight. I don't know. But I got a brand new Remus 3 over here that's still sealed up. My guess is that one's going to be just like how I remember that being. And this has changed so much that it's beyond what I like. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think the neck pour is always bad. I think that I agree that it does change as you drink it down and it oxidizes more. It does change. It may be for the better. It may be for the worse. It just depends.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a similar type of experiment here, right? It's kind of like what you were saying, Shane. So basically, it's more of a short-term type of thing. So I freaking hate this bottle. It is a Nashville
Barrel Company. Yeah,
from Georgia. So this is a Georgia cask strength. The one that they released in Georgia. I don't like it. It's only a little bit left, right? So what I did was that I don't know how long this has been actually sitting here, but I poured it in a Glen, covered it up, and I've literally, I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks now. I've left it there, and I was like, okay, if I pour this, because you know how stuff changes when you pour it out. Get some more air in it. I was like, if I pour this out, leave it there for a couple of weeks, is it going to get better? Is it going to get worse? Is it going to stay the same? I don't know. But eventually I'm going to do a video or a short or whatever of having this against one that I'm just pouring that same day. And I know that the one that I pour that same day, I'm not gonna like because I've done it a bunch of times. But I want to know, like, how does this actually change it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I like those type of experiments because, like, you never know like what you're gonna get with that, right? So that's cool that you're trying that out with the Remus 3, and it's crazy how it changed like that. Now, like you also said, like your palate could have changed because you said you haven't tasted it in over a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, for everybody that just heard me ask Shane about Friday at Fred's, this is still amazing, by the way. I just
I have a Friday at Fred's bottle kill I'm going to do when I come back, but I got to go to the bathroom again.
All right, cool. So I just poured it out, guys. This don't get it twisted with what I said before. Friday at Fred's is still my top one, and I was telling Jason we freaking missed it. I knew I forgot one for the cigar blend series.
Yes.
This is a cigar blend. Right?
Of course, we were already at 6, and I don't know if I could have done 7 for that one, and we both might have been in trouble.
Yeah, we definitely would have been in trouble, man.
Plus, we did the infinity blend at the end of that one. God help us.
Yeah. Senor Dunny, what's going on, man? Thanks for getting on. Marty Whiskey Knows, what's up, man? You know,
so
Jason, hold on. We got to get Marty on here,
okay.
So I told you that. When I like getting people on that, and there's a bunch of people that that basically got me into the whiskey tube thing, right?
Oh yeah,
Marty was one of them. Marty was just kind of starting off his channel as well when I was starting out, but he was like the first one of the first subscribers. He was one of the first patrons, and such a great dude. So awesome. We need to have Marty on here from Whiskey Knows. Like, he's such an amazing guy.
Hell yes. And I'm going to remind you, because we're 2.5 hours in. Dude, you need to do a giveaway.
Let's do the freaking giveaway.
Yeah.
Now, let's do the giveaway.
Do it.
All right, guys. So right now, you still have, we're doing 2 giveaways, guys. You still have time for the next one, but right now I need some time actually right now because I need to see who put in. So we have the $5 giveaway that you guys are seeing at the bottom. We have 2 things that we're giving away. I don't know, guys. Which one should I give away first? The Weller thing or so? Guys, first off, we're doing 2 giveaways. We're doing this Smoke Wagon 4th of July bottle, Independence Day bottle. So that's one of the giveaways. And then the other giveaway is a sample pack of Weller 12, Weller Special Reserve, and Weller Full Proof. 2-ounce sample. That is what you're getting. What do you guys think? Which one?
Do the Merca bottle first, and save the sample pack for the last one. That's my opinion.
Right, cool. So we'll do that. So guys, it's $5 to get in, and let me start a wheel of names. Oh, we can do that. So
man, Friday at Fred's is so good, bro.
It is, dude. It really is, though. And so like good. I said what I said, but I still freaking love this bottle. And Shane, when you were walking away, we were just talking about it, and Jason and I talked about it the other day. We did a cigar blend like blind taste off or whatever the last live stream, and Jason, remember, I was like, I swear I'm missing one.
Yep.
I don't remember which one I'm missing, but I think there's one missing, and we did 6, by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
it was brutal.
And we were just talking the other day. We were talking like last week. I think it was on your birthday that we were talking, and I was like, crap. We didn't put Friday at Fred's in there.
Yep. Yep.
So that was the one that we missed. I was like,
But at the rate
But
they're
it is
coming
a
out,
very
we could do another one in a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can, man. That is true.
So while you're
I can
putting
tell
your,
you.
go ahead, Shane.
Oh, I was going to say, I can tell you, Nancy really enjoyed the Friday at Fred's pick.
Yeah.
And for her, she had nothing but high praise about that barrel.
That's
She was
awesome.
very impressed with
Dude,
it. Yeah.
I love that. Like I said, dude, it was coming out. Like I had it as an honorable mention, and if it was from 2023, it definitely would have made the list. But I had to put it as an honorable mention because I was just doing everything from 2023. Yeah, it came out.
Yeah.
And remember, I asked you, I'm like, when did this bottle actually come out, man?
November 4th, 2022.
Damn. Almost like
So while
it
you're,
almost hit it, but it's so close.
You know what? Let me tell you the significance of that date. And that it's very important. So that date, I hosted an event here, and it was in honor of Fred's birthday because November 4th is Fred's birthday.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cheers, Fred.
Cheers, Fred. Happy early or belated birthday, however you want to say it. Still 6 months out.
Yeah.
So while you're putting your wheel of names together, Carlos, I didn't have quite the monster week that you did with a BTAX score, bastard. But I had a pretty good week nonetheless with scores. So
Nice.
much the same as Carlos, the wife and I actually scored pretty well on our local ABC vault. So picked up a E.H. Taylor single barrel for retail, which is always a bonus. Picked up, in my opinion, for the money, my favorite Weller, Weller Old Antique 107. Yeah, baby.
Dude, 100% with you, brother. 107 is
such a good bottle.
It's the standout. Like, I love full proofs too. They're great, but 107 beats it all day, every day.
It really
And
does.
got it for retail. I think, I don't remember exactly what it was. It was something stupid. It was like $32 or something like that. I mean, it was just dumb compared to what it normally goes for.
Yeah.
The wife was traveling this week. She scored me a Scotch. She scored me a long row, which was the last in the line of the Springbanks I needed. I already have a Springbank 10, Springbank 15. I have a Hazelburn 15. The only one I was missing was long row. So she found me one of those. Awesome. And believe it or not,
is this a regular long row or is it like long row red?
no, it's not the red. It's just I think it's just a regular 12.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then Carlos, I don't know if you tried it when Whit was down for the club event. But did you try the tire fire?
I did, and I can't hang with that one, man.
It was a little odd because I mean all that whiskey was like 95 degrees out there, but
Yeah,
you know.
that definitely affected.
Oh, Shane, God bless him. So Jeff from Greenlight Distributing was outside. Whit from ASW was outside, and you know, doing samples and just being gracious. And you know, Florida summer in the heat. It was like drinking hot toddies. It really was.
Oh my God.
It was brutal.
Yeah, that's why I'm a rye and low proof guy when it comes to summer. Like, it's got to be.
Yeah.
I don't want that like mouth coating where I feel like I'm sweating on the inside and the outside. You know.
Yes. But I did have the wife pick me up an ASW tire fire. And Carlos, you know, one of the things I want to do with that one I think would be interesting is we need to throw that into a wheated Scotch blind and throw that bourbon in there and just see how it hangs.
Yeah.
It would be interesting, I think.
I like
Yes,
that
Dunny.
idea, man.
Dunny, you are right. Maybe Saz is great for summer, especially a Saz pick.
Yeah.
If you pick those Saz picks, oh my gosh, those are so good.
Yeah, I agree, Matt. The heat definitely kind of wrecks some of it for sure.
You know,
And I don't know. I've been on a whole different liquor kick lately too. So I got into. I used to be a bartender way back in the day. I enjoy cocktails, making cocktails. Carlos will attest the fact I do a whole bunch of custom syrups and mixes, and I don't use anything store bought when it comes to that. And
he has a whole refrigerator full of them.
I got into the dangerous world of tiki drinks lately. God help me. So I don't know. I think I bought like 10 different rums this week. Which, by the way, I found out you can buy like 7 or 8 decent quality rums, and it's still less than a bottle of bourbon.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, well, it's cheap though. It's cheap ingredients. It's low age.
Yes.
Like
yes.
It's very low cost.
It is. It is. Shane, you enjoy cocktails of any sort? Are you an old-fashioned guy, or are you just a neat, straight bourbon guy?
Yeah, I like old fashions, but my preference, if I'm going to have a cocktail, it's usually going to be a New York sour. Like that is my jam.
Nice.
Yeah, if I'm going to do a cocktail, that's the one. That's the one that I go for.
What is New York 7? What is that?
So it's a whiskey sour with a float of Cabernet.
Yep. Yep.
And
It's really interesting.
Yeah. It's a great drink. It's a great drink.
That's not what you hear people throw out there very often. That's impressive. I like that.
Yeah, I discovered it. I don't remember where I discovered. I think it was in an airport, and I said I wanted a whiskey sour, and the guy was like, "Have you ever had a New York sour?" And I'm like, "I think it was weird," but anyway, it's like, "No, I haven't." And he's like, "Well, here, you try it. If you don't like it, I'll make you a regular whiskey sour." And he poured that on there. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's great. Like that contrast, just really good."
Well, and it obviously there's something there because I mean, how many distilleries do a wine finished bourbon now, right?
Yeah, right. Yep, absolutely. I would say if I'm going for a bourbon for the summer, like. And Donnie just talked about this. I think I saw something he put up. These things are just like unbeatable.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Those are
excellent.
$30? Are you fucking kidding me? Like these things are disgusting good.
Yeah,
86 proof, easy drinker, got a ton of flavor, but it's not that heavy, thick flavor. It's just a real nice like palate. I just love it.
And Carlos always chuckles because when you come over to the house, so my wall back here, it's on the end, and the rest of it, is the whiskey room. So there's a Chesterfield couch on one side and chairs, and the table in the middle and whatever, so you can hang and talk. And on the middle of the coffee table, I always have like a decanter, and everybody always wants to know what's in the decanter. Like, oh, is that something fancy? Is that an infinity bottle? No, it's Early Times bottled in bond, baby.
That's right.
And down here in Florida, at one point, Carlos, we were getting that for like what, $12-13 a bottle?
Dude, it was 13. Yeah, it was like $12.99. It started out at like $12.99. It went up to like $13.99. And I think there's still
like
some places
17 now, I think, but
no, there's still some places where you can get it at like $14 and $15 still.
That's awesome.
The first time I got that bottle, it was when they first went away from like, I guess that black top or whatever.
The black top to the blue top, yeah.
Yeah, and it was in Georgia, right? And I bought it in Georgia for $25 because they weren't being released here in Florida. And now it's like everywhere for like $14-15, which is
such a good pour for the money. I mean,
it really is.
If you're looking for bargain value, I think that's one of the best values in bourbon right there.
Yeah.
This one, my wife picked up for me when she was in Illinois. Look at that dump date.
Oh my gosh.
Oh damn.
Valentine's Day, baby.
That's
awesome. Those bitches were in there. And this one's been this has been the best one I've had yet.
Those are kind of hard to find down here.
Yeah. Well, they stopped doing it. They stopped releasing them outside of the state of Kentucky. They were like, no, Kentucky only. Well, then this year, I think this year, they had a big surplus in barrels, and they're like, hey, we need to get these things out. So then they just released all over. So that one she got in Illinois. I've seen them pop up down here in South Carolina. I've seen them up in New York. I've seen them out in California. Like they just had a bunch of extra barrels. They're like, look, we got to do something with these because we got a whole bunch of them.
Well,
So
and they released them everywhere to start with, and nobody bought them. So
right.
then that's when they pulled it back to Kentucky only, and then when they pulled it Kentucky only, everybody went, "Oh, we got to have them now," you know.
Yeah. Well, have you ever had their Pegasus bottles? Do you know what a Pegasus bottle is?
I don't.
So every year,
is that the cast strength one or the barrel strength one of that?
So it's every year they do it for they do it for the Derby. So it's a Derby bottle.
Gotcha.
And they'll pick 5 or 6 barrels, and they'll be their single barrels as well. But they, 5 or 6 barrels, and then I'm telling you what, dude, those things are insane good. They are
really good. Dude.
And the retail on those is like $70, and it's an 8 or 9. I think the one they released at the Distiller at the Evan Williams Experience was a 12-year this year, but most of them around 8 or 9 years at barrel strength for $70, and they are freaking killers, man.
I've been trying to get a bottle since I've tasted. So we do like the weekly or the bi-weekly bottle shares here with the North Tampa Bottle Club, and this guy, Matt's friend, damn, I forgot his name right now, but really cool guy. He just moved down here from Kentucky, and he brought one of those bottles. First time I ever seen that thing, and it had like the pink like wax on it. I don't know what year it was from.
Pink was 2020.
Okay. Well, that's the one that he had.
It was 20 or 21, but that one was a great bottle.
Dude, it was really
so good.
Yeah. Like it had me like looking like to see how the hell I could get a bottle. And then like Derby happened. I reached out to Major Zero because I know he was going up to the Derby, and I was like, dude, if you do any bourbon hunting, look for a bottle for me. Like
those drop in February. They release them in February in preparation for the Derby, and it's always like about the same weekend.
Okay.
I missed it this year. No joke. 5 minutes. They sold the last one 5 minutes before I walked in the store, and I was so pissed off. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was driving, so it's convenient, but.
Damn, that's crazy, dude. And this year was the blue wax, right?
That was last year.
Oh, it was
this year's was silver.
Okay.
And it was the 150th anniversary of the Derby. Oh. So it had a 150th pin on it.
Damn,
and awesome. I did manage to get a bottle because my buddy Greg McDonald grabbed me one.
Shout out.
So yeah, Greg's awesome, dude. He's the best. And he had one, and we tried it not too long ago, and yeah, it lives up to the hype. I'm telling you, that thing is, it's ridiculous. It is really, really ridiculous.
That thing is really good, dude. All right, guys. So I got everything. So we're giving away this right now, guys. The Smoke Wagon Independence Day bottle.
America.
It matches my hat over here, so there you go. You don't get the hat, but you do get the bottle. There we go. Let's bring this up. Let me see. Where is this one? Damn, I have a few of them going. So I don't know which one is which. All right, there we go. This one.
Oh boy.
There you go. Can you guys see that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
All right, perfect. So I have 2 from Life from the Patio, 2 from one Senor Dunny, Steven Scone 1, Whiskey Nose 1, Major Zero 1, William Hall 2, Roger Randall 2, Shadow 51 2, Bourbon Bitch 1, Bourbon Nerd 2, Taylor Boone 1, Dorothy 1, Manchu 1. Let me know if I missed anybody, but I think I'm pretty good. I checked both PayPal and Venmo as well. And You got about 1 minute, like 30 seconds to 1 minute to let me know if I missed you. Basically. I see. Oh, by the way, I also dropped the link in the chat. If anybody wants to join on, you are more than welcome to come on. I just put it in the chat yet because I can't pin it yet because the freaking stupid heart is in the way.
Hold on, I'll comment so it moves up.
Yeah, please. Because I'm like, what the freak, man? Come on, heart, get out
I
the way.
know it's been bothering me all night. There you go.
Ford wants to know if you take Bitcoin.
Do I take
Yeah, but
Bitcoin?
only whole Bitcoin. We don't take less than one whole Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Right.
That is the way. You're right.
No fractionals.
Yeah. There's no like a 1/10 of a Bitcoin or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. I haven't seen anything there, so we're shuffling this mother effer.
Do it.
I think that's enough, and let's spin. Live from the patio. Okay.
Nice. Congrats.
Nice. Congrats. I don't know who from Live from the Patio is that, by the way. So
that wouldn't even cover my shelves. Sorry. Like, that's a lot of money, but I got a lot of money on these shelves back here.
So I don't know who that is, but yeah, let me know. sflwhiskeycorner@gmail.com. I'll put it there in the chat. Hit me up.
Why are you SFL? Aren't you Tampa?
Man, I had that when I was down in Fort Lauderdale, and I put.
Oh my God.
So now I'm stuck with it, right? Well, no, I'm not stuck with it. I could always like just make the new one and kind of.
Yeah. No, it is what it is. So I used to live in Cooper City before I moved here.
Oh, nice, man. So I lived in Pembroke Pines before.
Yeah.
Good old Pembroke.
Cooper City. And then I moved up to West Davie. It was like the Weston Davie line, sort of.
Yep.
So that's where I was at before I moved up here to Tampa.
Mm. What caused you to move?
A lot of things, mostly the job that I was at. They wanted me to move. I had like Georgia and like the Carolinas and Virginia as a territory. So eventually they told me to move. They told me that they wanted me to move. And then, we've also, like me and my wife were always looking to move up here to like Central Florida. We were looking at Orlando, and we were looking at the Tampa area, more Wesley Chapel, where I'm actually at.
Gotcha.
And because we had some friends a couple of years back that actually moved from down there to Wesley Chapel, and they were like, "This is awesome. You guys should move up here." So it's always been on the back of our minds, and and we finally made the move. Honestly, you know what was the tipping point, man? South Florida has gotten so freaking expensive with their
dude, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
like the taxes has been crazy,
ridiculous.
So a few houses down from me.
What year did you move, Carlos?
So I moved 2 years. It's about to be 2 years. So 22, summer of 22.
Yeah.
So Shane, right before I moved, they were selling houses down the street from me, and the people were buying them, and the taxes were $12,000 a year. I was like,
mine was 18 in Cooper City.
Damn,
18,000. And I had less than a quarter acre. Now, I lived in a really nice neighborhood, don't get me wrong, and I had a really nice house. But I moved up here. On paper, it's $100,000 more house when I bought it than what I had down there. But my taxes here are like $3,000.
Yeah.
And I have 5 acres. And I only had like a quarter of an acre, if that, down there.
That's awesome, dude. Now I will say, like the taxes are catching up to me here, I'm still
Yes.
like at 5K, right? At 5.
Oh, you
like,
suck.
I'm under 6K, dude.
You suck.
And I only had like I have basically the same type of. I have a 1/10 of an acre, basically. That's what I have.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
which isn't
I-
bad, but it is. You know, it's not great. It's not 5 acres. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
half an acre. Hey guys, I'm adding. What's up, Independent Joe? Joe is coming on.
Cheers, Joe.
Joe, what's
Hey,
going
up,
on,
Joe?
brother?
Cheers,
What's
man.
getting on, man? What's up, man? How you doing?
Just hanging out. Was listening in the background, trying to get a flight ready for next weekend. Got a battle with Jig, so
Oh.
Good, Mr. Jigs.
so I'm trying to pick something out like that's just like very different. So he's probably gonna be a little angry with what he's getting, but I got to put him out of his comfort zone, you know.
There you go.
With Shane, we both agreed on just all rise. So, but with Jigs, it's going to be different. So
Don't go messing with me, Joe, because I'm going to that's going to be stopped now. I'm really thinking that. Yeah, I think Jigs I think he's one of those guys that's going to surprise you.
Yeah.
Like, I have a feeling his palate is really, really good. And you just don't know it because he's a pretty normal dude, like just a guy. But I have a feeling he's got a really good palate. He reminds me of like Adam from Livewire. Like, you wouldn't think Adam is anything special, but I will tell you that guy's palate is fucking unreal. It is so good.
yeah.
Yeah. So when's that blind flight, Joe?
Next Friday with Shane, it's this Friday, and then with Jigs, it's next Friday.
Oh, nice, man. That's awesome. So
Yeah, I'll be doing it after a whole day of Jack Daniel's barrel pick. So
yeah. So that's what I sent him, was just all Jack Daniel's rye.
Ah, there you go. He won't tell the difference, Joe.
He'll be like, "Man, this tastes like what I was tasting before. I can't call it that."
Exactly. Oh, we got Roger coming on. What's up, Roger? How you
Hey
doing?
guys,
Roger.
What is up?
oh hold on, I gotta pour some more.
Dude, I killed that Fred's, man.
You killed
You
it.
said you were going to kill it.
You did.
I did. It's fun.
A lot.
Nice.
Hold on, does this look like something that needs to be killed soon?
That's getting real close, my friend.
Yep.
So there's still a few more bottles after that, right? That's the Port Night Rises?
Not
Yeah.
that one.
No, not that one. Which one's that one?
Oh,
No,
this
that's
is
the Port Night Rise. Yeah, that's the Port Night. Yeah, there's still a few bottles of that left.
Oh, I thought it was
I
a
gotta get
Starlight.
one of
One.
those.
No, that's the Port Night.
Okay.
That's the Port Night Rise. Is the one you just showed.
Okay.
I gotta get myself a few of those, man. Well, I gotta get myself one of those before they go out, man. Because I've heard really good stuff about that, man.
Dude, it's a sleeper
It's
bottle
damn
for
good.
sure.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna pour that too. Shit.
Well, I'm joining you on the Friday at Fred's. So
Well, way to kill mine.
I know. I'm not gonna kill mine yet because I'm preserving it, man. I heard that there's no more bottles except if you're Shane.
Well, here's the deal. Like, I got a call from the store that I did that pick for, and they found like 8 more cases of it. But then the guy wasn't wanting to deal. He was like trying to force them on me. And I'm like, look, I'm not doing it. So he's probably selling them even cheaper than I would have had to sell them because I'd have to drive up to Wisconsin to get the damn things.
Oh, damn.
And then drive back. So he's probably got them on his shelf for like $50, $52.
Oh, shit.
And they're Fred's. Yeah, that's got to be.
So
Yeah, that's it.
So you're saying that we need to do a road trip to Wisconsin?
Yeah, basically.
Me and Carl
There's
get in
somebody
the
in
car. We're going to
Wisconsin that can go
Wisconsin.
for us.
You'll get them cheaper than what I got them for, probably.
Wow, man.
Carlos, come on up to Little Rock. Let's go.
Let's go, man. We got to.
That's your phrase. Let's
I'll
go.
send you the address.
Let's go. There you go. Yeah, man. I'm trying to see now who I know in Wisconsin. Dude, are any of you guys going up to like any of the bourbon events like happening this year at all?
I was thinking of Bourbon on the Banks, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I've heard of it. I've just never.
Too. Yeah, I think that's a good call, Joe. I think that's probably one of the better events going right now.
Okay.
From what I've heard, what I've seen.
Who heads that up? Who does that?
I think it's like the Kentucky Bourbon Society or something like that.
Yeah,
It's,
based in Lexington. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Bourbon Night has always got a big thing there.
Okay.
They always
Yeah,
have.
I gotta hit that up, man. And that's like around September, October, right? Usually.
Yeah.
It's October, I think.
Okay.
I always go the week before. That way I catch all the picks that are going to go out for that the week before, and I don't have to wait through the lines. I'm just kind of that way. I want to go to Bardstown because they got a single barrel at the Louisville location that is apparently off the chain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't find anybody to go up there this last couple of weeks. I had to perform a wedding this last weekend, so I was a little busy.
Oh, I was meant to ask you, dude. How'd that go?
Oh, it went great. Even with the 92 and 94 degree temperatures, it went great. It was neat. And like I said, I'm 7 for 7. I mean, 7 weddings performed, 7 marriages that are still going. And the oldest one is 15 years. So I pick and choose who I do perform the ceremony for, but it's fun.
That's awesome.
It was a lot of fun. Had some good bourbon up there. We had Parker's Heritage, what was it? The Double Oaked pick, and then a couple other picks. Then the father of the bride bought me a Woodford Reserve store pit or barrel proof, the 121.2. Something I probably wouldn't have bought for myself, but I'm glad he bought it for me because
those seem to be sitting a lot on shelves.
They seem to be,
Yep.
and I tasted it. We tasted it together. Yeah, we both like it. It's just, again, I think it's like you said, price point's probably a little above where the value is there.
Yeah.
You know, because I think they're around 159 or something like that, and that's a little bit outside of the realm because you've got people like Green River and some of these others doing foolproof. You know that they're $50, $60. I mean, come on.
The word is that's going to be the sweet spot. The remainder of 2024 and 2025, all the distilleries are trying to figure out what can they slot in that $50 to $70 range. Because that's everything's coming down. Like all the price pressure is pushing everything down.
Any of you tried that Knob Creek 10 rye?
I have not.
No.
I saw that it just got released here. Like,
it's like $60, and it's like
yeah.
Just trying to figure out whether or not.
Well,
I'm going to get it. I just didn't. They have an age stated 7-year, and now they have an age stated 10-year, and the normal one doesn't have anything on it. But I was trying to figure out because I just bought because you were talking earlier, Carlos, about the Little Book Batch 8, and it's okay. It's not like a special. To me, it's not a special release.
I have the Knob 7-year rye. It's decent. It really is. But I haven't tried the 10 yet.
Well, they have a Boo Rye too now.
Well, I haven't
really?
seen
I
that
didn't
one.
see
Knob
that.
Creek?
I
Knob Creek.
saw that came out, but I haven't. Have they released it actually yet?
It was apparently it's in Tennessee.
What they calling it?
All I saw was it was a 9-year and a 7-year blended together, and I honestly believe it was a way to get rid of some of the 7-year juice. I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
it was predominant rye, and they blended a little of the 9-year bourbon into it just to get it another skew out there to get rid of some of that 7-year rye that they had.
So the 7 years not that good?
Well, I think it's good. It's just like any other rye. I mean, people go to the store to buy a bottle of bourbon these days, and you, like Shane had mentioned, if you've got $40 to $50, what are you going to buy? A bourbon or a rye?
Yeah.
And majority of the people are buying a bourbon.
Yeah, that batch 8 for Little Book didn't. They don't have like the difference. The mash bills of what's more or what's added in there. There's a 4-year all the way to an 18-year, and you don't know like.
Oh, you don't know like the percentage, like
the percentages, and it's just like it for me. It tastes predominantly a 4-year, if I had to guess. But there's also 2 5 years, like 2 7 years, and then the 18 years. So it's just like an awkward thing they just threw at it. So I don't know. I think it's okay. I just don't think it's like.
Did you like the 7? Which is
I thought it was good. I thought it was I liked it better than the Remus 7. So.
Oh hell yeah! I love the 7. Right?
Yeah, the 7's good. I just I mean it wasn't in my top 10 for last year, but I thought it was decent.
It wasn't mine.
It was in yours?
Yeah, it was.
Oh no, that's cool, man. I mean, like you guys were saying earlier, everybody has different palates.
That's right, 100%.
I also like
just because you're wrong doesn't mean I'm right. I mean, I am right.
Yeah, you know.
I'm just kidding.
So we all know that Joe is always wrong, but it's okay.
No, definitely not.
No.
So I've tasted the 6, I've tasted the 5, and I've liked them all. Like I don't have.
I can appreciate all for what they are. It's just that rye. Like I made the mistake of putting it against Booker's rye.
Oh.
See, you hear him flexing here? Come on, Joe, flex a little bit because
no, but he's got
Booker's rye in.
That Booker's rye is like one of the top ryes of all time. All time. It's in the top 3 probably of all time. So good.
But I did send that to Dan from the Junkies in the flight that we had, and he picked Jack Daniel's, the special release, over it, the Devil's Batch, which was a 66.6 ABV.
Oh, really?
Right.
And he picked that over the Booker's Rye.
Wow.
Yeah, I watched Dan Trout open his bottle the other day. That was like some sort of strip club event. Peel the wax on it. We're like, oh.
It was like a slow reel. Like,
I truly told him he needed to make that into a short, but
100%.
I don't think he did. But he sent
I'll
out.
be right back. I'm gonna go get a water break. All right.
What did he open up, Roger?
He opened up a Booker's Rye, his Booker's Rye that he had. He was sending out samples of it.
The Booker's Rye or the Little Book Rye?
No, the Booker's Rye.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he had, Dusty Dan finding bottles and stuff is like, it shows up out of nowhere. And he's in DC. He can find that stuff. Hey, can I say hi to Chilwell Rocco and Adam Major Zero? We were on a watch party on Discord watching you guys do the sampling.
Oh, nice.
That was kind of fun.
Nice.
If you guys have Discord, try that occasionally. It's kind of fun to watch them because you can sit there and chat with your friends as somebody's going through the tastings, and
Right.
It was pretty cool. I pulled the Weeded Hard Truth, and I pulled a few others you guys were drinking. So,
Oh, nice.
What'd you think of Carlos's notes on that weeder?
I totally I totally disagree. As my first bottle is down to that much.
I'm gonna give my hard time.
But I will say this: Adam picks up a smell on the Dunnies that nobody else does, and again, that makes it something it's something in your DNA, something inside you that it tells you. And again, not everybody's going to love it. It's just that's what happens. But
Roger, you're saying you didn't get as much anus on it, huh?
No, I got no anus on it. And then the Dunny.
I don't take that personally. I really don't. That's the funny thing. It's like a lot of people get all guarded and stuff. And they're like, I don't really. No, dude.
What brand is that?
It's an MGP weeder, but it was bottled through Backbone.
Oh, it's Backbone. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, that pick, I still remember the day the weeder was picked. Like he said, I can.
Yeah. It was so good. I still go back to it. It's so good.
And
I put a
there's a little
already,
one
Shane.
left.
Hopefully, I just thought it was funny, so I just put it on there.
What is it? What'd you say?
I said I just put up the thumbnail earlier. So
did you?
I just thought it was funny. So
No,
bro, you're not gonna offend me in any way. Like
no, I got to tell you that everybody's got a different reaction to every bourbon. Because I can tell you this: we went and we opened up a Parker's Heritage bottle this weekend, and there was 7 people trying it, and 6 of us were like in love with it, and the person that owned the bottle was disappointed. And then the second night, it opened up a little bit, and he loved it. So you gotta keep trying it, gotta keep tasting it, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. Hey, that's just one more $50 that you're gonna spend.
Well, see, we give Carlos crap all the time because Carlos likes to say he's not a rye guy, and Matt. Whiskey Wisdom was just saying we're going to turn you into a rye guy, Carlos. There's a lot of ryes that Carlos does like.
Turn your phone to the side; it gets bigger.
I do like a few ryes. You do. So I don't know that you can honestly say you're not a rye guy. You just don't like every rye. I can say now that I'm selective on my rye.
Yes.
I love it, dude.
That's just
fair.
like.
I couldn't fit it in, so I had to like.
Oh, I love it.
So your head don't get cut off. Yeah.
Yeah. You did great, dude. That's freaking fantastic. I love it.
Carlos, that's just like my buddy this last weekend. He said he doesn't like rye at all. And every time I tried him on Russell's, which Russell's really is not a rye. I still think it's like 5149, the Russell single barrel. But he loved that. And he loves a lot of the other ones. But it's like it's just a thing you get stuck with, and
I still tell myself I'm not a rye guy, but I will drink rye till the freaking cows come home.
Oh yeah.
I will say
I
do like. All right, the Thomas H. Handy is an amazing rye.
Mm-hmm.
I really do like that. But also, and not trying to blow up his head, but this rye from Whiskey Wisdom and Echoes in Eternity is pretty freaking good.
Oh yeah,
dude, you need to get Matt's penis out of your mouth, man. Come on, stop it.
It's pretty freaking good. I can't say that it's not, man.
Shane, he's just trying to clean out the anus taste.
Anus.
I am. I was like, man, what the hell is that?
Nothing but love for you, Carlos.
Look,
I love it, dude.
And I said it from the beginning. Like, it's not bad. It's not that it's bad because I've had.
It's not bad. It's just not good. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that it's not. It's just not good. I am saying that I still like it, right? I do still actually like it, and I won't, because I would have told you from the beginning. No, shit. I would have told you from the beginning. This is like freaking black licorice. I don't like it. The black licorice taste that I was getting from it was very subtle. It wasn't like something that was keeping me away, right? And I've tasted a lot of whiskeys with black licorice before, and I won't taste them again. Right?
No,
but,
I mean, it was like when Clinton was on. Remember when we had Clinton on, Carlos, and we both jumped on him about the original El Jefe. We're like, dude, it's not good.
Yeah, that thing was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger, it's 51% rye, 51% rye, 37% corn, and 12% malted barley.
The Russells.
Which one's that, Joe?
The Russells, yeah. Russell
Oh,
Silver.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just barely. Which is what, hey, if somebody doesn't like rye, you start them out that way. Go to, you know. And the other one that kind of surprised me is he liked the 13th Colony rye. And that one kind of surprised me. I
kind of like that one too. I mean, it's not a strong rye, but it's a good sipper.
Yeah, you don't know what the percentages are on it, but
yeah.
But I think, quite honestly, Roger Randall, like I think it's because of I don't know. I'm a sucker for like the French oak staves, and I think that's what their rye is. So you add that to the rye, and you know that gets me as a fan. You know.
Oh, I agree. I'm same way with the wine French oak staves.
We're
French
almost
oak
through June. What is your guys' whiskey of the year front runner so far?
Oh boy.
I mean, I put mine out there. I told you it's that Bernheim A224. That's my front runner right now.
I've been trying to hunt it up.
It's so tough.
Is it?
Yeah, for me it is.
Steve. Sorry.
Yeah. Steve,
I just said something. I just said something that's not even available yet, and nobody has it.
It's coming, Roger. Which one is it, man?
It's the Stranahan's pick that we did with Shane at Stranahan's. The Steve pick was just, it was amazing.
If you're a bourbon drinker and you're curious about single malt, this would be the pick for you. It is so good.
So we have somebody on the stream right now that is freaking in love with single malt right now.
Dude.
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, I love single malts. I've got 2 or 3 different Stranahan picks, store picks. I love the Stranahans. I mean, for the money, because they're usually around $60 a bottle.
Exactly.
It's just it's interesting. It's complex. It's just a great sip, especially if you're looking for something a little, I don't want to say off color, but off the beaten path a little bit, The Westlands, the Westwards. There's a lot of single malts out there I've been digging lately.
Yeah, if anybody gets out to Denver, go to Stranahan's. I'll just throw that out there.
You gonna pour something, Carlos?
Yeah, man. I have to agree with Gandy Road. I'm not saying that this is my top bottle of the year, but it's the one that I remember the most just because I just shot a video of it. And I gotta say, this Night Stalker from the Bourbon Junkies
over north,
is freaking amazing.
Is that one or two? Is that number 1 or 2?
That's the 2.
So
I haven't tried it though.
I haven't tasted one yet.
Is that a pick they do, or what is it? How is that?
It's a blend that they do.
Yeah,
they buy the barrels and then they blend them.
So look at this thing. They have. So you guys can't.
It's Sagamore. It's
basically Sagamore. It's like 2 low rye Sagamores. Well, I'll read it to you guys. It's 4.8 Sagamore, 4.8 year Sagamore high rye, 4.7 bourbon low rye from Sagamore as well, 5.5 year Sagamore bourbon low rye, and then 7.5 MGP high rye and 7.5 MGP low rye. So that's
so why haven't you brought that one over yet, Carlos?
Dude, I just
because you know I'm a Sagamore fan.
I just popped it the other day, and I didn't even know Sagamore did a bourbon. Quite honestly.
All right.
All right. So
that's yours, Roger.
Right now, the 2024, the cast strength, 13.
I do like that one.
That one I like. I have sampled this one out a little bit, and I've got another bottle of it, which that tells you why I bought another bottle of it. I like it. Again, I think there's a few that are out that I have not had yet that I think I want to try before then, that are general releases, like the Green River Foolproof. I think that one sounds interesting to me. I've had the store picks and things like that. I'd like to see what the Foolproof one looks like. And too much proof. I think I'm throwing too much proof at it. I think you gotta maybe have 3 categories there. You know what I mean? You're hard to find things that are real hard to find. Your general release foolproof jobs, and then your regular release stuff that's in that 90 to 110 proof.
Yep.
So I think so far this year, probably one of my front runners is the Pursuit United, the twice toasted bourbon. Have you guys tried that one?
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
That is pretty good.
I do like that one a lot.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, Joe.
Yeah. Which one
Come
is
on,
yours,
Joe? What's yours, buddy?
Which one? What?
For 2024.
So far, you're front runner for bourbon of the year. If you were to pick one.
Front runner. Damn.
That's what I said.
Tough, man.
Putting you on the spot, man.
He's only got a few
The
bottles
only
to
reason
choose from.
the only reason why it's hard to answer is because I bought a bunch of whiskeys that I still haven't opened and tasted for 2024, like the Exceptional Series of Rare Character.
Yep. I have one of those.
I got 2 Smoke Wagons picks from different people. Man.
I generally keep things out of that conversation because it's.
I have the LE of Jimmy Red that I still haven't cracked open. I gotta still review.
Oh, that's a good one, by the way.
So
you've had it. You've had it. It's pretty good. All right, don't tell me anything else about it because I got it.
I'm not. It's so good. It got my attention to where I'm going to go do a pick with it.
I got a pick of a single barrel each Taylor that I still got to review. There's just so many different ones. I got a Hemingway cash strength.
So
review.
We understand that because I have a bunch that I have to still review. But so far, from what you've said, what would be one that we're not going to hold you to it, man? It's being recorded and we're writing it down, but we're not going to hold you to it.
Well, because I've only reviewed like 4 or 5 bottles. So I mean, I haven't.
You reviewed, like you haven't popped any that you just tasted.
I normally do first crack, so I always wait till I do a review, and I've been slacking on my review. So
out of those 4 or 5, which one?
He's not going to let you out of it, Joe.
He's not going to let you out of it, Joe.
We need an answer, Joe.
Okay. Man,
not a single barrel.
No single
barrel. Yeah, no single barrel, because single barrels have an unfair advantage, right?
Well,
they have.
Can you say that for Blanton's?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
What about the old Fitz?
That's not a single barrel.
Oh, okay. I'll throw this in there.
Yeah.
To me, single barrels are. I mean, they're just as a competitor than anything. Okay, I'm just gonna make it simple.
I don't disagree, but the single barrels have an advantage over everybody else.
The E.H. Taylor single barrel from Jazz from this year.
Okay.
So far, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. I have to. I've even forgotten like some of the ones that I've opened. I still got to taste the Lucky 7 toasted pick from the. This year was going to be about picks for me, so.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Okay.
why.
No,
That's
that's
why.
cool.
I mean, that's why I keep naming picks. Is because this year was
Yeah.
like, this year was big for picks for me. So,
Fair
even
enough.
like, I got a Jack Daniels. I mean, I can easily say that one. That one's was picked by somebody from. It's a. This is a Master Distillers Collector's Edition from Chris, and
Yeah.
but it would be more sentimental because it has the once a
Little
Marine,
taggy.
always a Marine tag on it. So
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's cool. That's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
Of course, that one's going to taste the best.
it tastes delicious, but I'm going to be objectively fair and be like, well, I mean, is it like the best? I guess it could be to somebody who's tasting it and nostalgia and all that stuff come into play, but there's just the Manhattan
Sagamore.
from Sagamore actually.
Sagamore.
I have
Pretty
almost
darn
killed
good.
that bottle. That is a great bottle.
It's pretty good.
Damn, I haven't.
The
Yeah,
new one?
I like it.
I haven't tried that. I'm going to have to seek that one out.
Jason, have you got the new
I'll
one?
send you a sample.
Yeah, the new one is awesome.
It's good. It's real good.
Yeah. If you want a sample, Shane, let one of us know. We'll send you one.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that'd be. I'll tell you. So a lot of people go bananas for the double oak. To me, it's okay. It doesn't really flip my trigger like a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
I'm sure that Sagamore's doing some amazing stuff. I just haven't had it, unfortunately.
You talking
so
about
my
my
favorite
baby
for
here?
Sagamore is still the 8-year. I think
Yeah,
the 8
double
year is
oak
hands
is
down
pretty
the best
good,
one.
man. I don't know. Double oak is pretty good. Like
So
that's
the one-
to me, that's more bourbony than.
Sagamore Double Oak? Yeah, that's amazing, dude.
To me, it was like stuck it on a tree. I'm not gonna lie. It was just so much
Really?
wood.
You didn't like that, Shane?
No, I was like on my knees, deep throating that tree, and I did not like it. I felt great.
Okay, there's the mental image I can't get out of my head tonight.
Yeah.
Are you
can't
really
take that one
picturing
back.
Now we know who has the trash palette, Shane. I mean,
Yeah.
just saying.
It just didn't. I mean, I don't know. To me, I just got so much oak, and I didn't really get a whole lot of anything else. And it could have been, like we talked about earlier, it could have been what I had to eat that week. It could have been who knows what. But when I had it, I was just like, man, this is just really like bitter oak for me.
I like the double oak a lot, actually, but I like the sherry cask better, and I think the 8-year is still the best.
Yeah, the cast
8 years,
strength.
8 years pretty good.
Yeah.
The higher proof cast strength is, which we can't find anymore, unfortunately, because they had the great
What was
bloodletting
the proof?
up there.
What was the proof on that catch strength?
118.
Well, okay.
Yeah. I've got a bottle of that too. It's good.
You can't find those
And,
anymore?
Nope, they don't make them anymore. They've stopped doing it
Really? I didn't know that either.
after the
Yeah,
purchase.
I didn't know.
Dan Trout
I'm
will
gonna-
tell you.
I'm going to have to get a whole
Dan's
lot
fine.
more stingy with my cast strength then.
Yeah. The higher
you got
proof,
there,
the
Shane?
112 you can find. The 118 you can't.
Carlos.
I gotta see which one mine is. Yo. Okay, hold on. Let me
The
me
Burai
you.
Willet?
Yes,
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
What?
Hold on.
this has been outstanding, dude. Shocked me how good this was.
I didn't even know they did a Burai.
Yeah, I didn't know they did a Burai, man.
I'm
shit.
telling you what, this thing,
So
really good.
hold on. I've never seen that at all. Like that's
I
a
haven't
black
either.
Top? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a black top.
Yeah.
That is weird as hell.
So where the hell did you find that? Do I want to know?
I mean, it's a Kentucky thing, but
Shane
a buddy
has
of
many
mine,
ways, okay?
a local guy, actually a really good friend of mine, gave that to me. He's like,
Wow.
he broke it out when we were having a bottle share at his house. And I was like, oh my God, this thing is really good. He's like, well, take it. I'm like, no, I'm not taking your whiskey that I know that I won't find again. He's like, no, I'll take it. I'm like, no, I'm not taking it. He just insisted. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll fucking take the whiskey. Like, whatever. And dude, that bottle is insanely good. It is really, really good.
Did you just call that your favorite for this year?
No, because I think this was actually a 2023 bottle.
Well, see, this didn't come into my stores until this year. So do I still consider, because I won't see 2024s until 2025.
Yeah, right.
So do I consider this a 2023, or do I consider it a?
It's up to you.
The only time I could buy it was in 2024.
Well, then
Well,
it's
then there you go.
24.
I think it's 2024.
Yeah.
So same thing with you, right? So that's
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. It'd be up there. I don't know that it would take the top spot because I know the price on that thing is way higher. Like for me, the reason this one takes it is because it's under $60, and it is a freaking monster at under $60. That one's like $180 or something like that, $160 or some shit. I don't know. It's expensive. It's really, really good. But at $60, like this thing will swing with a lot of high-end bottles. And that carries a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Carlos, have you said what your front runner is yet?
I did. I said the Night Stalker too. For now.
Oh yeah, you did. That's right.
Yeah. So guys, let's see. We'll give it 4 minutes. 4 more minutes for the Weller sample pack. And again, that's the Weller 12, Weller Full Proof, and the Weller Special Reserve.
Hey, real quick too. Cheers to you, Carlos, for putting this on tonight. I appreciate you inviting me on. It was a lot of fun.
Cheers, Carlos.
And man, thank you guys for getting on. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Jason, Roger, and Joe. Thank you guys for getting on as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you all, man.
Does
It's
anybody,
always a good time when you guys are all
on StreamYard, does everybody else say the same thing? Mine says YouTube doesn't support comments on private video. It says private.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why it says that, dude.
Carlos fucked it up.
Yeah, Carlos messed it up.
Yeah, it's nothing new. It is what it is.
I keep looking forward, trying to look for the comments, and I'm like, oh man, there's no comments.
I'm getting comments here.
Well, that's the thing. It's like the comments. I have to look on YouTube for that. That's why I haven't highlighted any comments today, because all of the comments, it won't let me highlight. It won't give me anything there. So I have to go to YouTube to actually see what people are saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Roger.
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize that?
Oh, yes, I do.
Wait, hold on. What is that?
Okay, so explain, what is that?
Yeah, there's no like inner circle here. What's going on?
Roger, go on and explain what this is.
If I remember right, this is one of the Stranahan's picks that we did.
It is.
And it's number 5, which is number 5 was live.
Yes,
and
5 alive.
5 is alive, as we said, from going
the old robot movie from the 90s.
Yeah,
exactly.
Movie quote.
Oh wow!
Short Circuit.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, we picked up 5.
That was an awesome movie, by the way.
And then we had another, the one that the gentleman that was doing the picks for us at Stranahan's pulls out and goes, "You guys might want to try this." And he pulls it out. We taste it. And we called it Steve. So Steve and 5, I think, were the 2 top picks. Yep. And of course, I'll have to mention this because Mike Stahl, love you, brother. He's had a rough month with a couple of deaths in the family and those type of things. But Mike was asking him for a cast strength finished single malt, and they actually have one barrel sitting in their backstock. But we got the sample of that, and that was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Can't wait for them to have enough of that to release.
That 12 year was really good too, if you remember.
Oh yeah, all of them.
But the very last one was a Lafroig finished single malt Stranahan's, and that thing was exceptionally good.
Wow,
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
Wow. Shit.
Yeah, nobody threw that one out. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, it made it a little more difficult to drive home, but we were good. We had the Raptor, so we were safe.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Really good.
That was a lot of fun. That was, again, throw something at Senor Dunny. He's out there in Denver and those type of things. Dunny gets a lot of the picks from Stranahan's and Old Fashioned Ways. He was the king of purchases that day. I think he bought 6 bottles.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'll be seeing him Friday.
Yeah.
He's flying into Jack Daniels to do the pick with me.
Oh, nice.
Hey, praying for you, Chill Will, Rocco. Hopefully those the last 4, man. Let's get through that.
Yep.
That's right.
We're praying for you, brother.
Love you, Will.
He's doing better every night. Still
Will's
not
an
drinking
awesome
this
dude.
week. Oh God!
And it's cool that he's he's sharing his I guess his the procedure through that. So that's awesome.
His journey.
Yeah, his journey, I guess. Yeah.
Last time he was on our last live, Carlos, he was looking pretty good.
He was, man, and I know that he's finishing it up now, right? So,
Right.
Yeah. That's what he's saying. Four more days.
Cool
He's
thing.
done.
Like,
More
right
days.
before
That's
the
it.
4th, he was
Prayers
saying.
going out to you.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
4 more days. That's awesome.
Then he goes back to work. He goes back to work.
We're gonna have to do a live. We have to do a live.
You guys do that that bottle share, or you guys meet up in the parking lot, right?
Oh, parking garage downtown.
Parking garage. Okay.
Parking garage. The top floor of the parking garage. Don't tell the police this, but we
That's
do it
awesome.
on the top floor of the parking garage in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Well, at least it's not
I
rest
love
stops
it.
because
I
you know
love
what happens at rest stops.
Yeah, we don't do that. No.
So, Joe, what happens at rest stop? We don't know, but obviously you do.
For $20, anything can happen at a rest stop.
Yeah, the parking garage in downtown Hot Springs. We met there the first time, and we opened up a 13th Colony 15th anniversary bottle, and had a pour of that, and that kind of set the tone for the, every other time we met there. It was we had a blast. We just met there.
That's
And
awesome.
there's some really neat places around Hot Springs and kind of things like that. There's only one good. We went to every store. We discovered there's only one good store in Hot Springs, and so that's his home store, and have a good time there. But no, he's going to get through this. Going to be into going back to work next week on Monday. I think that's more of his mental thing. Anything else, just to get back to a normalcy thing and real life, and then jump back in. He'll be on some of the streams, some of the things like that, and hopefully 100%.
So I'm watching Joe there. Joe, what was that? Like the second pour out of that bottle?
No, that was the first one.
Was it?
Yeah, I poured the rye. The one I sent Shane for our bottle guesses thing.
Bullshit! I'm not falling for yours.
I was gonna say that top came off kind of easy there, Joe.
It's an EH Taylor. They all come out easy.
Oh boy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I just
No, because we had agreed beforehand that we were going to send each other only ryes. So I was like, all right, fine.
La, 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 la.
I heard that Shane is not a rye guy. That's what I heard.
Look, I've always said that I'm not a rye guy, but I tell you what, I fucking love rye.
You drink rye like mad.
Is that why you demanded that we only send each other ryes?
I think so.
Trying to get out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll get him this one.
Uh-oh.
We'll
that's a good one.
hard truth.
Which is that caramel or is that chocolate?
Right.
That looks like caramel.
It's caramel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love these bottles. They make some of the best bottles. It might not be
They
the
do.
best.
Oh, that's caramel. That's
No, this
caramel?
one's chocolate.
Yeah,
Nice. Who signed it?
yeah. The master distiller.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Roger
cool.
signed it. Don't believe him. Roger fucking signed it himself. He's
Yeah.
He went out, got the paint marker, and just signed it.
Four
Yeah.
pours in, and he started signing his own bottles because he's like,
Dude, I was signing bottles all weekend this last weekend. Macadoodles has got all kinds of signed bottles.
you know what? I should start. Look, that should be a thing. I'm going to start a YouTube channel, and all I'm going to do is walk into different liquor stores and just start signing bottles.
Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Especially
That
if you
would
know
be
who the master
funny,
distiller is. If you know who the master distiller is, just
That would be so good, dude.
what are they going to do?
Funny as hell, dude.
They're not
Be like,
gonna
what the hell are
care.
you doing? You'd be like, I'm adding value to the bottle. What do you mean?
That's right. You can charge $5 more now because I signed that
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah, we
know
had the
I'm not the distiller. Like they're gonna totally be like, oh yeah, this guy. The distiller came in our store and signed all these bottles.
yeah.
They
I'm
don't
going to do
know.
that tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow at 107 in Little Rock.
Fuck yes.
Arkansas.
There you go.
Dude,
There you go.
Dude.
Just start
gotta go
signing
out
up
and
some
get
bottles.
that paint marker, though. You know.
Oh, I got
My canister was signed. Check it out.
Look at
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yep.
Oh,
check it out.
hold on.
That's a real signature right there.
There we go. Show it again, Drew. Show it again, Drew.
Look at that. It's all signed and everything.
Right there. You know.
Oh, he's
wait.
got one too. Wow, he
Yeah.
signs everybody, so it's not really worth anything if he signs everybody.
Man, how are you guys getting all the signed bottles?
You got here's the best signed bottle. Check this out.
Okay, then I need to keep you on solo. There we go.
100%. No, that's not it.
That's not it.
Where's
Hold on, I got a Basil Hayden signed.
no. Maybe it's down here. Hang on. Damn it.
He's got it. He's got it in the hidden stores where nobody
I
looks.
can't find it. Oh well, I got too many bottles. I can't find it. Sorry. It's somewhere here. It's
We all
Fred.
believe you.
It's Fred and Doug and his whole like all his family and friends signed a bottle of Remus 3 for me, and it's
Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
Nice. That's
Yeah. the best signed bottle in the world. Hands
Red
down, right there.
rocks.
And you lost it.
Hey.
He had a slammering there. It might have got slammered.
That's like that movie where the kid threw the Babe Ruth ball and it hit.
Exactly.
He-
What was it? What was that movie?
Stand by,
Wasn't
not
that like
Stand by
Angels
Me.
in the outfield or some bullshit?
No, it was a
What?
baseball movie type thing, but it was more about friends when they were kids.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Yeah,
The Sandlot.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a great movie. You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
Killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, I got a bunch of autographed wine bottles around here.
So
Masters.
hold up. So what are you guys drinking right now? Roger, Joe.
I don't know. What am I drinking?
PH Taylor single barrel, but I'm about to finish it and start something else.
Okay. So Roger,
I'm drinking the Stranahan's pick that I did.
Nice.
I think I'll have a little bit more foolproof.
Foolproof. Okay, the Weller foolproof.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody's a tater.
Oh,
Well, you know.
I didn't say you're a tater without saying you're a tater.
I have extra bottles. Being the fact that I have extra bottles of it.
Whoa!
Oh, that wasn't a
wow.
Extra bottles of it.
Wow.
Be careful, man. That bicep almost punched me in the face. Don't flex too hard.
Thanks to the Dirty RC bar out in California, I have some extra bottles of it.
Nice.
Yeah, I had about like 1, 2, or 15, something like that. I don't know. I lost count.
Somewhere.
And Jason, what you got there, man?
I'm actually finishing up the last bit of the Rebel 10 sample you gave me.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Dude, you finished that whole thing? I'm like savoring that one. That one's such a good bottle.
Yeah, that's
It is, but
I can send you more, Shane. I can send you more, dude.
What is it?
No,
What is it?
I need to get my bottle. Rebel 10.
Rebel
Oh,
10.
yeah. Rebel 10 is pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
the Mike Brock loves that bottle.
Oh,
He
yeah?
got like 3 of them when he went to Georgia this last week.
Did you
He
just
went to
pour that
visit his
shit?
sister. He
No.
went,
Okay.
No, I'm finishing the Stranahan's, and then I think I've got another bottle fill I've got to do. An Old Kirk.
Oh, damn. Well, once you pour that, I'll pour that with you.
With the Rebel 10?
No, the Old Kirk.
Oh,
wait.
yeah, I'm going to pour it.
Oh, you pour it right now?
I've got something that Shane wants.
What do you have over there, man?
Does it have big tits?
No, it just says Hirsch on it.
It just says Hirsch, yeah.
Hirsch
one of
single
those-
barrel.
That's a good one.
Finally got
Nice.
one.
He
got
did
me
get
the
you one?
last one. He did.
He
the
did?
last one.
Okay.
Well, we should do a blend. We should do Hirsch, Old Kirk, and then a purple top
Yeah. It's pretty much
to get the
all
most
same
out of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
still
so,
think that was funny. We didn't buy
While
that for
we're
you.
sitting here seeing what we're gonna drink, I
You're
got a
gonna
few giveaways to do. So
Let's
we'll
do
do
it.
this. Let's do this.
I think
Yes.
everyone likes
Go!
Do it.
Let's
Do it.
go.
I
all right,
sent out
here we
I
go.
sent out about 4 packets today. So I'm done trying to do that again for a while.
Oh yeah.
Shipping
Yeah.
sucks.
Dude,
All right,
next
so-
week I got to pack up so many fucking bottles. It's ridiculous.
So I don't know if he's still on here, but I did a like a Cinco de Mayo thing
Okay.
with this Balcones tequila finish, Big Baby, and the only one that actually put in the hashtag was Gandy Road. So
Okay. He might win this.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
thinking
It's up in the air.
it's going to
right
be
now.
tough, but I think he might win
It
this.
is.
Come on, Gandy.
Oh,
Come on, Danny!
yeah.
Come on, man. There you go.
Hells yeah. Gandy Road.
Candy.
Congratulations, Gandy.
Did I miss a hashtag?
Big
I'm
baby.
so
Balcones
sorry.
Big Baby.
He's still on. He says it's rigged.
It's rigged.
Dude.
That's
You
the
figure it out, Andy.
So
So we got that. All right, that was that. No, but for real, let me see. Oh, no, let me take that off.
What did you? What was that you were sending him? Tequila?
Yeah, well, no, this was the Balcones Big
Oh,
Baby.
tequila finished.
So it's tequila finished.
Oh wow.
Straight corn
How did
whiskey.
I miss that? I got to go back and look. I missed that. I
I'd like to know how
apologize.
it's bottled in bond because one
Yeah.
of the requirements in bottled in bond is that it's 1 grain from one season.
Yeah. And it can be finished.
Wow.
I feel like
how did you do that?
Whiskey and then finished it, which then would make it not in bond. But whatever.
It's Texas. They do what they want, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Somehow they got by with that.
Just like the bottle of bond I saw the other day that was 115 proof. I'm like, what the fuck? But
yeah, they changed the laws for that bottle.
They changed the laws for that bottle.
Let me tell you which one this one is. Which one's this one?
They do have the darkest whiskey at like 2 years old.
Is this for the Weller? The Weller?
No, this is not for the Weller. This is another 2-ounce sample of another video that I did, another video review. So this is the Indigo's Hour by Orphan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I'm praying for all of you. Hopefully some.
Oh, Gandhi, by the way, I didn't shuffle your thing, so I hope you're okay with it.
I think that's why he said rigged, because you didn't shuffle it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, oh, there we go. All right.
Hey, we don't need to search history.
That one I have.
Old Kurt is so damn good. Why is it so damn good?
Sabalo Dave is in the house.
Because it's all the. Oh.
Hells yeah, man. Congratulations, Sabalo Dave and Gandhi Road.
Congrats, guys. There we go.
Well,
all right, let me remove that one, close that one off. Don't worry, guys. We're getting to the Weller stuff real quick. We just got one more to do, and then we'll get to the Wellers.
So Shane, the reason that's so good is because that's all the Weller purple top that they didn't want to use for it. They put it in there.
Yeah, it's something. It's really good.
Willet purple top, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait to get my hands on that bottle from Mike, though. Holy crap. That
Which
was really
one?
good, too.
Which bottle?
That one that Roger's drinking right now.
The Hirsch?
Hirsch, yeah. Single barrel.
Which one is it? I got like 3 of them, 4 of them, I think.
It was the 95.5 one that you had.
The 95.5 one?
Well, 95% what? Hold on. Let me go back and look at it here.
This one's 72.
8 years, 7 months, and then 5%. 5%, 3 years, 7 months.
Oh, nice. So, guys, this is for another video review that I did for the Thomas H. Handy 2023.
Oh, yeah. I got that 95 double oak.
Yeah, double oak. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
You had it. We were all chatting on a stream and you had it.
Cibolo Dave, you won twice, dude.
I already sent it to Shane. Roger, you don't need to send it to him if you don't want to. It's in our flight. It's in the flight.
No, he's getting a bottle from.
Oh, he's getting a bottle. Okay, so he's gonna taste it before he actually gets the bottle. Got it.
Damn! Congrats, Cibolo Dave. That's awesome, dude.
Hey, Joe, shut up! I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
All right, guys. This is gonna be for the Weller. For the Weller sample.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
There we go. I spitted it out.
And you didn't even put in the CYPB or the antique for the red, white, and blue. That's
I
just
did
bullshit.
not, dude. I did not. Damn, that sucks. But this one's good either way.
So you did black, blue, and green.
Yeah.
Whose flag colors are black, blue, and green?
I have no idea, but it kind of matches this Wheel of Names, right?
Yes.
I think we can make that into the new Storytime flag.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
So
I heard that Shane can give out some Willem LaRue Weller as well as a sample. I'm just saying.
I mean, if that's what you want, but I would steer you towards the leader.
All right, guys. So we're gonna do this right now. Let me just do some last minute checking.
Do the remix.
Last
Hey,
minute
DJ,
checker,
spin
if
that
I
shit.
missed anybody.
Hold on. That's the old wheel.
Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua. Yo, this is
Shit.
crazy how that
You gotta
girl.
give him that fuck to it. Spit on that.
That's right. That's right.
Yo,
That's
it's
the
crazy
old
how
wheel.
that chick is like. That's gonna be like the new Cash Me Outside girl.
Yeah.
Dude, she is going to make millions if she hasn't already off of that. Millions.
They're actually selling merch for that.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
really?
Hey, Carlos, that's the old wheel. That's the
That's
one
the
I'm
old
seeing.
wheel?
That's a wheel from the last one. I don't see the new wheel on there. Or is it not updating for
That's
tonight?
from
I picked two
19.
new names, which was hold on, which is Keith P and Senor Dunny. Did you?
Remember, I was on there. I got to earlier, and I was on the one earlier, and so was Adam, Major Zero, and a couple others.
Yeah. No, I left everybody on there except for LFTP. I took one of LFTP out because they won the last one.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't see my name on there, but it's on that wheel.
Oh.
2 for Dunny.
Yeah, there were 2 for Dunny. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good
I'm
thing
thinking that was a pick from the weekend for the
Oh,
week
yeah, you're right.
before. Yeah.
That's not the right one. That's not the right one. No, you're right.
Sorry.
That's suspicious.
No, Roger. It's awesome that you called that out because I would have called this, and that is definitely not the right one.
We would have called it what?
I would have like ran
Called
it.
it rigged.
That's not the right one. Hold up.
Yeah, because I know Dunny was on there, and I know Adam was on there.
Is this the one?
Thank God Roger was here.
Yeah, right. Is that the one or the right one? You're on there, right?
No.
All right. So hold on.
That's a hashtag one.
Yeah, I believe so. Sorry, guys. All right, hold on. We're gonna go through. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna take.
We're failing as a people.
So my 12 o'clock alarm bell just went off. She came down to let me know.
Hi, Shane.
The little cat.
All right, Roger, you're on this one. I know you're on this one because I just seen it.
Yep, that's it. That's the one. Yeah, with Senator Dunny. Okay. All right.
Cool. So we got there.
Bourbon
The last
nerd
one with Keith P and Senor Donnie. I got you twice, Roger.
That's perfect.
Right?
I think Senator Dunny's on there like, what, 2 or 3 times?
He's on there twice.
He's on there twice.
Yeah.
I think he just sent another one in the super chat or something, he said.
Let me see. I got his last one.
Okay, fair enough.
So he should be there twice. Senor Dunny, let me know if it's more than 2. Yep, 2. All right, cool.
Yeah, he's on there twice. So.
Yep, twice. He's right. You're right.
William
all right,
Halls.
cool.
Yeah.
I should
Sorry,
be on there
Carlos.
like
I just want to make sure.
15 times, I think.
No. It's good, Roger. It's good that you're here, dude.
I'm
I
sober enough to see
shuffled like
that.
30 million times right there.
Now Bourbon Nerd
30
and Dunny
million.
have the same. They're like doubled up.
Million. We thought you were going to raffle off the hat. That's what we were wanting.
The hat, yeah.
Bourbon Biatch.
Bourbon bitch. There we go.
Bitch.
And I spelled bitch wrong. We all know what I meant.
And that's what she said.
Yep, exactly.
Congratulations, biatch.
That's right.
Bourbon bitch.
Whoa.
All right, so everybody that won, hit me up, sflwhiskeycorner at gmail.com, which I might have to change that eventually, but for now it's...
Or if you're on Grindr, it's Sweet Meat in Tampa.
No, Jay, don't be putting my business out there, man.
That's suspicious.
His only tube channel. Oh, sorry. Only. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Heck yeah.
Everybody that won, all the winners, hit me up. SFL Whiskey Corner. Guys, we're going to be backstage. I'm going to end it here, guys. And because I know, what's that? Oh, is that the Burai, Shane? Oh no, hold on. Sorry,
what?
I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, sorry.
What are you doing? Are you,
dude? Because I'm looking at two screens right now.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, because you know how the comments were just coming up.
Yeah.
Horrible. Like, I don't know. I guess my YouTube stream is way outdated.
That was way back. That was way back when. That was back in the day.
Yeah.
That was yesterday, bro. Get current.
Dude, you go 9 more minutes, you hit 4 hours.
Nah, I'm good.
He's good.
I am good. So we're gonna end it here, guys. Let's stay on backstage. You guys can definitely hop on. It's pinned in the comments there. But we are going to end it here. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Shane.
Thank you,
awesome
Carlos.
Time doing a blind flight with you guys. And thank you, Roger. Thank you, Joe, for hopping on. It's always a great time when you guys are on as well. And everybody, cheers.
Cheers, all.
Peace.